Live from Danbury, Connecticut, it is time once again for Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey. Tonight, the Danbury Hat-Tricks close out a home set with the Binghamton Black Bears. And good evening, everybody. I'm Jim Cerny. Happy to be with you tonight. Thanks for joining the broadcast as we have another great Saturday night of hockey scheduled for you. Empire Division rivals, really two teams that have built up a great rivalry over the past 4 or 5 seasons, the Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Binghamton Black Bears. But the Danbury Hat-Tricks are looking to find a way to crack the code. Binghamton Black Bears, of course, the 2-time defending Commissioner's Cup champions, and the Hat-Tricks have faced off against them 3 times this season. They have yet to get a win against the defending champions, including last night when they opened up this home-and-home set in Binghamton, and they lost by the score of 6-3. Now, the score may sound like this game got out of hand, but it really didn't. It could have gotten away from from Danbury in that second period, but it did not. Danbury was tied 1-1 with Binghamton after 20 minutes of play, but fell behind 4-1 in the second period. But the Hat-Tricks came back with a couple goals later in the second period. They got to within 4-3, and it remained that way until late in the third period. So the Hat-Tricks were in that game on the road against the defending champions. However, they were unable to get a puck past Connor McAnanima. And despite the heroics of Sebastian Resar in goal for the Hat-Tricks, they did allow 2 goals late in that third period and ended up losing to the Binghamton Black Bears 6-3. In 3 meetings this season, the Hat-Tricks are not only 0-3, but they are being outscored 15-6 in the season series so far against Binghamton. Of course, Binghamton on the season, they are 10-2-0-0, 32 points, top of the Federal Prospect Hockey League standings, while the Hat-Tricks, and including the Empire Division, while the Hat-Tricks come in at 4-6-2-1 with 16 points, they are 4th in the Empire Division. Now, there are going to be some changes to each of the teams' lineups because of an incident that took place late in the game last night. With 10 seconds to go in the third period, Vadim Frolov of the Hat-Tricks was assessed a 5-minute major for an illegal check to the head, and he was suspended 2 games by the FPHL earlier today. So he will not be in the lineup for the Hat-Tricks tonight. They will also be without top 6 center Jordan Crom. So 2 key players out of the Hat-Tricks lineup tonight. And we'll get to the lineups and talk about that when we return after the national anthem. Should point out here, too, that it's Scout Night. As you see all the Scouts lining the blue line with the Danbury Hat-Tricks. That is really cool to see. The Boy Scouts and Girl Scouts that are here for the game tonight as we get set for our national anthem. And again, we'll get to those lineup changes for each of the teams. Again, in one injury, Jordan Crom was placed on the 15-day IR today by the Hat-Tricks, and again, Frolov with the 2-game suspension. And for the Binghamton Black Bears, Anthony Bernardo will check into the lineup tonight. He was signed earlier today, met the Black Bears here. He met them in Danbury, a guy that played 6 games for them last season. He's going to be in the lineup because Zach Demaritz is unable to play. He was hurt last night in that incident with Frolov. Again, the illegal check to the head that led to the 2-game suspension. So Demaritz is hurt. He is not with the team tonight. And, of course, the Hat-Tricks will be without Frolov tonight and in the rematch in Binghamton on Wednesday night, Thanksgiving Eve. These teams meet for the 3rd consecutive game against one another. And Frolov, of course, will miss that one as well. And that's probably not a bad thing because he might have a little target on his back. Again, we don't know the injury to Jordan Crom. He was able to play last night, but he landed on the 15-day IR this morning. So he is out of the lineup as well. So that is 2 key players out of the top 6 for the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Means Austin Belfay will move into Krom's spot, centering Anton Rubtsov and Alexander Legkov. And for the Hat-Tricks, it's kind of one step forward, two steps back in their top six. They got Johnny Ruiz back in the lineup last night. Johnny had missed three weeks of action, but he came back to the lineup last night, was healthy, picked up an assist in the first period, and it was great to see him back. But now you get him back in your top six. It looks like you're all set, and now two players come out of the top six. So again, Belfay moves up from the third line, and he will center Rubtsov and Legkov. And then the rest of the top six will be Noah Robinson, Johnny Ruiz, and Drew Welsh. Now, our national anthem. That's a pretty cool job by those youngsters there. Youngsters for me. Youngsters playing our national anthem here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Saturday night hockey. Two not only terrific teams, but one of the best rivalries in the FBHL. You get Saturday night, you're closing in on Thanksgiving, and the Hat-Tricks trying to knock off the two-time defending champions for the first time this season. Let's check out the starting lineups for the visiting Binghamton Black Bears. They'll go with the top line, and why not? Three of the top scorers in the league, three of the best from left to right: Ivan Bondarenko, C.J. Stubbs, and Austin Thompson. The defensemen are Austin Durazio and Dan Stone, and in goal will be the backup tonight. Getting the start is Dominic Tomei instead of Connor McAnanima, who is 3-0 in 3 starts against the Hat-Tricks this season. So Dominic Tomei makes his first start ever in his rookie season against the Danbury Hat-Tricks. The starters for Danbury tonight, left to right, it's the top line: Anton Rubtsov, Austin Belfay, and Alexander Legkov. On defense are Justin Mavali and Trey Delury. And in goal, boy, he has been playing some great hockey for the Danbury Hat-Tricks, and that is rookie Sebastian Risar. Risar comes in 4-1-1 at .293 goals against, a .935 save percentage. He may have allowed his season-high 6 goals last night, but he finished with 48 saves. He has seen a lot of the puck in his start so far this season, but he has been outstanding, as that .935 save percentage points out. He is tied for second in the FPHL in save percentage, and he has the 6th lowest goals against average in the league this season. 3 times this season, in his first 6 starts, he's allowed 2 goals or fewer. So Risar making the start in goal to our left. The Hat-Tricks wearing the home black uniforms, the traditional black uniforms with the rabbit on front. Rabbit with the hat, of course, for the Hat-Tricks. They are trimmed in orange and white. And the Black Bears are wearing their road whites trimmed in green and black. And they will skate from right to left here in the first period. We mentioned Dominic Tomei making the start. He is 2-1-0 in 3 starts so far this season, a 3.04 goals against average, a .903 save percentage. Rookie played the past 5 seasons at Briarcrest College. Also briefly played in the QMJHL. He's got a little history to him. And he gets the call here, his first ever start, not only against Danbury, but in Danbury as well. And that can be a unique experience when you play in this building. not only against the Hat-Tricks, but again in Danbury Ice Arena. So taking a little time here to get the youngsters off the ice on Scout Night. And we are closing in on opening face-off. Again, last night, Binghamton a 6-3 win. Mac Jansen, the hat-trick, a 4-point night for the Binghamton Black Bears. And the puck is down. Saturday night hockey is underway here at the Danbury Ice Arena. Puck sent all the way deep behind the Binghamton net. Squirts out right wing. Belfay sends one through the slot untouched. Now getting to it is Legkov, but his shot was blocked, and Binghamton's quickly out in transition. On left wing, here's Bodorenko. Bad angle, shot up high, blockered away by Risar, and we will get a whistle. Boy, they come skating at you quickly. It is a high-powered offense that this Binghamton Black Bear team has. And both teams change it up here. No, Bondarenko takes the face-off, and he's beaten by Johnny Ruiz, who's just on the ice for the Hat-Tricks. And the Hat-Tricks, Delury sends it all the way down the ice to the right of the goaltender, and the goaltender did not touch it. So that is going to be an icing call against Delury. He did not gain the red line. He sent one towards the net, and the goaltender, Tomei, went to play it, and now the linesman and the referee, they're going to come together and talk this over, and it looks like it was a mistake. Looks like the goalie did touch it, so there's no icing. Face off at center, and it's won by Captain Johnny Ruiz. Finds Trey Delury, and the defenseman sends one in right to left in the offensive zone. Noah Robinson first there for Danbury. Pushes it back to right wing. Delury touches back behind the net, and Binghamton is able to settle it down. Jesse Anderson passes up on right wing off a stick. That's Welsh leading the forecheck there for the Hat-Tricks. Anderson backhands one back out over the blue line. They clear the zone, but not too far as Noah Robinson shoots in for the Hat-Tricks, who are on a change here as the third line comes out now, centered by the veteran Josh Newberg. Here's Gavin Yates with a head of steam over the blue line, gets around the D, left wing shot, and he rang it off the post. Comes back to the right point, shot is blocked there by Caden Kanderka. This shot is sent towards the net, and it's tipped, pad save, and cleared out by the Hat-Tricks. Kanderka got into a fight in the closing seconds last night, leading the forecheck, but quickly exiting their own zone and coming out on right wing. Yates sends one into the offense zone. Spinorama shot, saved by Risar, and hammering away at it down low is Jacob Schenker. And we will get a whistle. And taking off his mask and taking a little drink of water there is Sebastian Risar. When we talk about how dangerous this Binghamton Black Bear team is, they just roll lines at you. Three very, very talented lines, especially their top six. Danbury won the faceoff. They're able to clear to center. The puck sent right back into their offensive zone. Bodies come together. Binghamton pass, knocked down. Good defensive play there by Belfay, teaming up with his defenseman, Caden Fennell. Puck kept in, right point, shot wide. On it there is Weber, the defenseman for Binghamton. His pass intercepted by Belfay. And here come the Hat-Tricks, 2-on-2. Ruptsov over the blue line, lost the puck, but the puck finds Legkov on left wing. Legkov centers one in front, goes off a defenseman, comes back to the point. Christo sends one to Ruiz, and his shot goes off a stick and up into the crowd. So the Hat-Tricks tried to get a look there. First for Legkov, their leading scorer, and then to Ruiz, their all-time leading scorer. They get nothing out of it. They do get a face-off here in the offensive zone to the left of Tomei. And Ruiz is beaten on the face-off by Bondarenko. Puck kept in left wing, however. Ruiz comes away with it. He walks in, shot right pad save. Good look by Johnny Ruiz and a good save by Tomei. At center, here comes Bondarenko. Drops it off right wing. Austin Thompson with the shot. And that one was blocked into the near corner. Bodies come together there. Jackson Legro can't play it for the Hat Tricks. Loose puck. Boy, Risar went down early. He got faked out pretty badly. And now behind the play, somebody is down, and we are going to get a fight as well. Austin Thompson was knocked down behind the play, and it looks like Bondarenko and Legro going at it, and Legro all over Bondarenko here in the fight. And Legro hearing it from the crowd. Austin Thompson hunched over, heads off the ice. And again, there was bad blood from last night. If you joined us late, with 10 seconds remaining in the game in Binghamton, a game that Binghamton had a 3-goal lead at that point and ended up winning 6-3. Vadim Frolov of the Hat Tricks caused a mini riot with a illegal hit to the head, illegal check to the head penalty. Fights broke out. Frolov ended up getting suspended 2 games. So, wouldn't be surprised to see some bad blood spill over into this one tonight. Looks like it's evened up here with the fighting majors. Let's see. Oh, now I see Trey Delury. Oh, Trey Delury skates over to the penalty box, slams his stick against the glass. That is the hockey version of the thumbs up there for Jackson Legro. Seems to be holding his hand. He got a couple good punches in on Ivan Bondarenko, who's not exactly known as a fighter. Penalties come at 3:03 and will remain 5-on-5 with the coincidental fighting majors. Scott Ramekers wins the faceoff at center ice. Takes a return feed. Ramekers over the blue line, drop feed. Nice pass there. Binghamton sets up, shot by Dan Stone, blocked. Zach Pamaleon blocked that one. Not sure that he realized that the puck was in front of him. He could have had a breakaway, but I think he's a little shaken up as well. Legkov drops it off. Caden Kanderka shot up high, blockered out of there, and Binghamton's on the rebound. They'll skate on out. Yates feeding to right wing. Puck sent around the boards. That's Scott Ramekers. Tries to send one in front, goes off a skate of the Danbury Hat Tricks. And this one is whipped around the boards all the way down the ice. And this will be an icing call against the Hat Tricks. Now we talk about the high-powered offense of this Binghamton Black Bear team. The guy in the penalty box right now, Ivan Bondarenko, 22 points already in 13 games this season. Hat Tricks good face-off win in their own end. Now Belfay tries to clear a second time, unable to. Kept in right point by Anderson. And the puck slithers on out over the blue line. Good forecheck there. Leading the forecheck is Legkov, and he forces the Black Bears into an icing. Legkov is a difference maker for the Danbury Hat Tricks. The rookie is off to a great start this season. You know, he was scoreless and without a point in his first 4 games this rookie season. Since then, the next 9 games, he's got at least a point in each one. He's got a 9-game point streak, and he is the Hat Tricks' leading point producer on the season, even though he went those first 4 games without a point. Takeaway by the Hat Tricks, centering feed off the stick of Welsh, who was alone between the circles, but he couldn't control the pass. Now Welsh, the puck finds him behind the net, backhand feed out in front, goes off the stick. That was Noah Robinson who was set up there. And the takeaway by Binghamton, they'll send it back behind the Hat Trick goal line and look for a change. And the puck does come back out to center. That was Emerson Emery, 1 against 5 until his teammates made the full change. Now here's a shot up high, whistled high and wide. And the Hat Tricks are able to chip it on out to center. Now it's slapped into the offensive zone. Hat Tricks come away with it. Some physical stuff early here And we get a whistle. Let's see what we're going to get. And it looks like Austin Thompson. No, Austin Thompson's just delivering a message. That was a hand pass instead. 5:08 into a scoreless first period here at Danbury Ice Arena. You're tuned in to Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat-screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks.
Back here at Danbury Ice Arena, Saturday Night Hockey. Jim Surdy with you. Thanks for tuning in. Hat-Tricks and Black Bears scoreless in the early going in this one. See Josh Tomasi, and is that Thompson? Yeah, they're yapping at the face-off. Hat-Tricks win the draw. They chip it into the offensive zone, and Binghamton quickly clears it on out. And the Hat-Tricks Fennel sends one right back in. Hit thrown by Tomasi. Puck whipped around the left wing wall there. Fennel bats one out of the air with his glove, but it hit a Binghamton stick. No, that's going to be called a hand pass, and Fennel wants to know why. He's not buying what the referee is selling there. But the faceoff's going to come outside the Binghamton Black Bears zone. As Austin Belfay steps in to take the face-off here, and he's got a few words for teammate Anton Rubtsov. And the puck is down, and the face-off is won by Scott Ramekers of the Black Bears. DeRazio, the defenseman who had a goal last night, sends one up ahead off a Danbury stick, and they clear it on out. Now Dan Stone sees two hat-tricks around him, so he just backhands one out to center, and then the puck is sent down by Scott Ramekers behind the hat-tricks net. Here's Ian Tukade, the rookie defenseman. He helps get the puck on out to center off the stick of Rubtsov, but Binghamton is able to bat it right back into the offensive zone. That was Gavin Yates. Now here's Tukade. He's leading the rush. From the red line, he'll shoot it in right to left offensive zone. Most of the hat-tricks are going to look for a change here. Noah Robinson got hammered off the puck. And Binghamton to center. Pass up ahead off the stick of Mac Jansen. He's been quiet so far. Wasn't quiet last night with 3 goals and an assist. Johnny Ruiz has the puck knocked off his stick. Now on left wing, Robinson chips one in off the stick. Dan Stone is back for Binghamton. And they're able to chip it on out to center. Jansen to Yates. Yates on left wing. Over the blue line, looking for Jansen, the trailer. And he misfired, just misfired, and the puck came back to center. Hat-tricks on it here. Trey Delury. Boy, he's having trouble with the puck, and it slides off his stick. Johnny Ruiz helps him out. That's what captains do. And he shoots one in, and the hat-tricks complete a change. Josh Newberg with the hit at center. Separates his man from the puck, but sticking with it are the Black Bears. Good job there by Jacob Shenkar. And you see Zach Pamaleon fall down behind the play. Here's Caden Kanderka banging it off the glass to himself. Right wing offensive zone for the hat-tricks. Gets some help from Newberg. Newberg trying to chase the puck after it slides away from him. Binghamton collects. They shoot it all the way down. Looks like icing's going to be waved off. And Movali turns it over. A blind pass. He turns it over. Emery sends one through the slot. Stick to side by Risar. That one almost came back to bite the hat-tricks. Blind backhand pass by Movali. Now Movali behind his own goal line. Gets it to Ledkov, and Ledkov chips it on out to center. Coming upon 12 minutes to play in a scoreless first period. There's a big hit by Fennel. Boy, oh boy, he absolutely wiped out Cam Cervoni, who now gets up and keeps the puck in and heads for a change. Fennell's on it, bangs one high off the glass. Up ahead on right wing, Legcobb's giving chase, but he's beaten to it there by Dan Weber, the veteran defenseman. Now Weber wheels out on right wing. Red line, blue line, offensive zone, top of the circle, and his shot is blocked there. Good job by Ian Tukane. And a centering feed here by Binghamton goes untouched. Comes out left wing, they still have it. Offensive zone. They send a pass behind the net. Belface pass off the left wing wall, up ahead looking for Rubtsov. That doesn't connect. Binghamton's got it. They're trying to catch the Hat-Tricks on a change. On right wing, here's Austin Thompson. He carries down low. Good job by Drew Welsh. He was all over him. Now the puck slides into the far corner. Taking a hit is Trey Delury, unable to clear. DeRazio sends one towards the net, left wing. That's a pad save by Risar. Behind his own goal line is Mavali. And Mavali left wing to Delury. Delury high off the glass all the way down the ice. This is going to be icing. And we will get a whistle here with 10:50 remaining in the scoreless first period. Binghamton out shooting Danbury in the early going, 6-2. But not a lot of prime scoring opportunities either way. Again, this Binghamton team can explode. We mentioned Bondarenko before. He and C.J. Stubbs lead the Black Bears, each with 22 points. Mac Jansen leads the Black Bears and leads the league with 13 goals. He's got 19 points. As Ruiz wins the defensive zone faceoff for the Hat-Tricks. Hat-Tricks unable to push it on out of the zone. Now Drew Welsh does. He flips it high in the air to center. Jesse Anderson knocks it down there. Here's Gavin Yates, another one of those prime point producers for the Black Bears. But his backhand shot is blocked by Mavali. Puck kept in by Binghamton. Anderson passed down low. Now a centering feed knocked down, and here's Tomasi. Of the Hat-Tricks on left wing, shoots it in, offensive zone. Zach Pamaleon off the bench. He and Anderson come together. Now it's Mavali. Or check that, Tomasi, back to the right point. Tukane just shot it up ahead, and Binghamton was able to take it away. Black Bears through center, over the blue line. Jansen drops it, Yates one-timer, right pad save, and the net comes off the stanchion. Well, that was a neat-looking play. Jansen to Yates, good scoring opportunity there, and Risar makes the save. 9:49 to play first period. We are scoreless at Danbury Ice Arena. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com.
Jim Cerny with you from the Danbury Ice Arena. No score, Hat-Tricks and Black Bears. Told you at the top, not only are these Binghamton Black Bears two-time defending Commissioner's Cup champions, they're off to a 10-2-0-0 start to begin the season. They also have an overtime or a shootout win in there as well. So really, they've won 11 out of 13 to start the season. Looking for a three-peat is off the face-off. Puck rolled on the net, and Risar gloved it, and again, the net came off the stanchion. On the last three Commissioner's Cups have been won by the two teams in the building tonight. Hat-Tricks, of course, winning the 2023 Commissioner's Cup. They lost the first two games of that final against Carolina on the road, and then came back and won the next 3 games, 3 must-win games, 3 games that you have to win or your season's over. And they did it. They won the championship here on home ice. Now they break out 2-on-2. Here's Legkov, cuts to the middle, forehand shot, glove save! What a stop there! 2-on-2 rush, exactly the guy you want to see leading your rush, Alexander Legkov. And he moved to his left to get a better angle on the forehand shot. And what a stop that was by Dominic Tomei. That one seemed ticketed for the upper corner. Dominic Tomei says no. Face off to his right here. Austin Belfay won the face-off, but now it looks like, yes, Binghamton will be able to clear it on out, and now the puck goes off the stick and out of play. Or no, we're going to get a penalty. We're going to get a tripping penalty here at 10:33, and it looks like Rubtsov is the guilty party. So we will get the first power play of the game. On the power play so far this season, the Binghamton Black Bears converting at 22.7%. That is tied for 4th best in the FBHL. On the penalty kill, hat tricks are 4th best, killing them off at 83.6%. Yates tied up in the circle by Ruiz. They both went down. Ruiz unable to clear. Now with the clear path, shot towards the net is knocked down, and the puck is cleared out the other way. CJ Stubbs had the opportunity there, but his shot did not get through. Now with speed, DeRazio is hip checked to the ice by Ruiz. That wakes up the crowd. Now Gavin Yates walks in, shot blocker save, and the hat trick's clear. A lot to be excited about there for the home crowd. Johnny Ruiz, not exactly known for his physical play, but that was textbook right there. Wiping out DeRazio, and then Resar with the big save. Now Gavin Yates into the offensive zone. Feeds one left to right. Jansen has it. Now to Stone. Stone played by Robinson. Gives it up. Now it's Stone to Yates. Dishes right wing. Shot. Tip. Score. Well, they were just trying to send a pass across. Were the Black Bears. And that is an unfortunate goal. And boy, when you're going well, when you're a good team and things are going well, you get the breaks, and that is a break there. A fluky goal for the Binghamton Black Bears, and they have taken a 1-0 lead. So that's unfortunate for the hat tricks. And we'll see who is credited with the goal. See, Johnny Ruiz right now is talking to the official. Let's see the replay. Let's see. Who does it hit in front? It goes off the stick and in. So I don't think Bondarenko touched it in front. Again, we'll wait to find out, but that is a power play goal. They have now scored power play goals in 13 of 14 games this season. They had 2 last night, did the Black Bears, in their 6-3 win, and now they lead 1-0. Off the face-off, hat tricks push the puck into the offensive zone. Left wing, it's Legkov. Protecting the puck, it slides back towards the blue line. Falling down is the defenseman Fennell. Here come the Black Bears. Odd man rush and a shot wide. Left wing, Jesse Anderson. Now it's Legkov pushing the puck up ahead. On left wing, offensive zone, but he's beaten to the puck by Chicho Lathan. And the puck comes back to center. So a bad break almost turned into an odd man rush the other way for the hat tricks. Now settling things down is Jesse Anderson. Passes up left wing here. Emerson Emery shoots one into the hat trick's end. Fennell's on it. The left-handed shooting defenseman backhands one into the offensive zone. Giving chase is Drew Welsh. But Binghamton's on it, and they quickly exit the zone, trying the home run feed, trying to send Bondarenko in. However, that pass was intercepted by Ian Tukane. So we come upon 7 minutes to play in the first period. Thompson has the puck swiped off his stick there, but the Black Bears at center ice are able to collect. Josh Newberg leads the forecheck. for the Hat-Tricks, but again, Binghamton's able to clear the zone quickly. They turned it over at center ice, and now they take it back themselves. Here's Bondarenko. Left wing over the blue line, hounded from behind by Caden Kanderka. Now a collision right in front of the Hat-Trick bench. Tomasi sent Weber to the ice. Puck is sent in behind the Hat-Trick's goal line. They pass on out to center where, you guessed it, Binghamton takes it away. Binghamton's done a really good job. Once they get the puck, they get it up and out and immediately into transition. Here's Delure, left wing, the defenseman from the blue line will dump it in and give chase. Can't get to it, however. And here's DeRazio laying it off to Stone. Stone up left wing, Ramakers into the offensive zone. Cross ice feed. Here's Stone, centers in front. Score! Well, there you go. Mac Jansen all alone in front between the circles. And he buries a tic-tac-toe passing play. That is his league-leading 14th goal of the season. As we see him finish it off here on the replay. And Binghamton's taken a 2-0 lead with 2 goals in the last 5 minutes. Really pretty passing sequence there by the Black Bears. So now the Hat-Tricks missing 2 of their top 6 forwards. Starving for some offense, are in a 2-0 hole. Welsh to Ruiz, give and go, chipped on net. And a blocker save there. May have got it with the pads to Tomei. Hat-Tricks in the offensive zone. Legro, shot, tip, save, right into the breadbasket of the Binghamton goaltender. So Hat-Trick's got to be a little frustrated here. It hasn't been a bad first period for them. But Binghamton gets a fluky power play goal. And then they just score a beautiful, beautiful goal off the rush. And the Hat-Tricks are in a 2-0 hole. Face-off to the right of Tomei. Hat-Tricks win the face-off back to left point. Jackson Legro's shot goes off a stick high in the air, almost like a punt. Comes down right wing offensive zone for the Hat-Tricks. Backhand pass in front. Newberg can't get a stick to it, and now Newberg trying to get Emerson Emery to fight, puts a stick into him, and now we get a hit along the boards. Down goes a Black Bear. And you see some pairing up, Emery and Newberg. Newberg wants this fight, and Emery's shaking his head, and he says, no way. Zach Pamaleon was in a scrap. Kanderka was in a scrap. Legro is going to head to the penalty box. And it's hard to tell. I see Swain of Binghamton help the trainer get out on the ice. And that is Jacob Shankar, who is the player who was knocked down along the boards there. And Shankar is going to gingerly skate off the ice. Let's see if he stays on the bench or go down the chute. Right now he's going to stay on the bench. So Legro, let's see here. Now Legro hits him in the back. Shankar went down. And then there was some pairing off, pushing and shoving. No real fights per se. So I'm curious to see if the only penalty will be on Legro. The defenseman who came over in that trade with PD a couple weeks ago, playing in his 5th game with the Hat-Tricks, his 9th of the season. As Anderson and Ruiz wait to get the word from the referee about what the penalty or penalties will be here at 14:52. And Johnny Ruiz will come back to the bench to explain it to the coaching staff. John Bjorchen, head coach, and MJ Merkel, the assistant coach. getting the explanation. I see the penalty box door is still open, or is open, on the Binghamton side. So they're still sorting this out. I think it's sorted out. They're just trying to explain it now to the officials. Or, excuse me, the officials are trying to explain it to the respective benches. And still nothing up on the penalty, or on the, no penalties up on the scoreboard just yet. But it certainly looks like it's going to be a power play for the Binghamton Black Bears. Are already 1 for 1. But will it be 2 minutes? Will it be 5 minutes? We'll find out shortly. It's, again, Saturday night hockey here in Danbury. These same two teams will hook up Wednesday in Binghamton on Thanksgiving Eve. Then the Hat-Tricks return home on Friday when they host Twin City, the Twin City T-Birds. Get your tickets at danburyhattricks.com. A lot of promotions next Friday night, the night after Thanksgiving. Got to figure kids are home from college, no school Friday. You're going to have to think good crowd on hand for that one. It's going to be rec department night here at Danbury Ice Arena, real estate night, and also girls' night out. Buy one ticket, get a second one for your friend free. Again, head to danburyhattricks.com for ticket information, promo information, and to purchase your tickets. So Legro's the only one in the penalty box. Again, nothing is up on the scoreboard just yet. But Binghamton is on the power play, and the faceoff will be to the right of Sebastian Risar. Hat-Tricks trailing 2-0, so it's going to be a 2-minute minor against Legro. Binghamton controls off the faceoff. Fedorenko shot and a blocker save by Risar. Puck comes around on left wing. Here's Gavin Yates. Spins around. Puck comes to Bendarenko. Return feed to Yates. He turns back at the circle. He feeds one to Bendarenko. His shot is blockered out of there again. Binghamton's on the rebound. Setting up behind the net now Yates. In the left circle. Sizes it up. Spins away. Pass back to the left point to Razio. Feeds it over to right wing. Pass in front. Intercepted by the Hat-Tricks and cleared. CJ Stubbs maybe making one pass too many. He had a look. Instead, he passed into a crowded front between the circles. And the Hat-Tricks were able to intercept, and they get 4 fresh penalty killers on the ice. Into the offensive zone. It's Binghamton. Here's C.J. Stubbs. Pass goes off the stick, comes right back to him. And then he hammers the pass off the boards to the right point. Puck hopped off over the stick of Mac Jansen and all the way down. So 50 seconds remaining on the power play here. Into the offensive zone with speed, it's Yates. Double teamed. Hat-Tricks unable to clear, though, after the turnover. DeRazio sends one down low, left wing. Puck comes back out to the left point and hops over the stick of Yates. DeRazio has to grab it and grab it at center ice. Quickly, Yates over the blue line, tries to find Jansen, and now Yates is down. He might have caught a high stick. I do not see a referee's arm up, so play on. Takeaway by the Hat-Tricks in their own end, and shooting it all the way down the ice is Caden Fennell. Gavin Yates. Now, he seems to be okay heading off the ice. Power play about to end. Dan Stone into the offensive zone. We're back to 5-on-5. His centering pass goes to Thompson. His shot goes off the stick of Ruiz. And we will take a break. It's 2-0 Binghamton. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Middlesex counties, we're committed to quality service and community. Visit DiCello.com to learn more. Diversified Printing Solutions is your full-service print partner in Danbury. With over 50 years of combined experience, we handle everything from graphic design and branded premiums to bindery mailing and small or large print runs. DPS doesn't just print, we help you communicate from concept to delivery. Visit us online at dprintingsol.com. Struggling with pain or mobility issues? Turn to Hartsburg.
Jim Cerny with you from Danbury Ice Arena. Hat-tricks kill off that Binghamton power play. That's crucial because they trail 2-0. The Binghamton Black Bears have not lost a game this season when they scored the first goal. They are 9-0-0 in such games. They scored the first goal last night at home against the Hat-tricks. Hat-tricks came back, tied that game. It was 1-1 at the first intermission. Hat-tricks only trailed 4-3 after 2 periods and through most of that third period. But then the Hat-tricks allowed 2 late goals and they lost by the score of 6-3. They win the face-off here, push the puck to center, and it's taken away. Into the offensive zone is Nick Swain on right wing. Gets knocked down as he carried behind the net. But comes back left point. Emery winds it around left to right offensive zone. Now Jacob Shankar, he'll send it right back the other way. Emerson Emery chips the puck over the stick of the defenseman Legro to himself, passes back to the right point. Tied up there was Lathlen, and he just is content to get it in deep. Hat-tricks unable to clear. Jesse Anderson from the left point. He shot one wide for Binghamton. And now trying to get the whistle is Resar. And as Resar reached down and the whistle blew, looks like Shankar kind of got his stick in there, and Resar is a little shaken up. He immediately flipped his blocker off. Shaking that right hand right now. I don't think we're going to see any penalty out of this one. Hat-tricks have not had a power play yet. Boy, they were shut down on the power play last night. That was a big difference maker in the game. Again, as I said, the final was 6-3. But that was a tight game where a power play goal or 2 would have been huge for the Hat-tricks. Maybe a difference maker. But Binghamton shut them down on the power play, and the Hat-tricks have kind of struggled on the power play this season. They didn't even get the opportunity yet, or haven't gotten the opportunity yet here in the first period tonight. They trailed 2-0, being outshot 15-5. It's Jesse Anderson and Durazio. They can't decide who's out there. Now Anderson saves, Durazio goes to the bench, and Belfay wins a faceoff in his own end for the Hat-tricks, who are unable to clear. Bondarenko from right wing, long range shot, save, rebound, score. Austin Thompson with the goal, and the Black Bears lead it 3-0. Long range shot from Bondarenko. Puck came to C.J. Stubbs. He just did a little touch pass to Austin Thompson, and Austin Thompson did the rest. Puts it into the net for his 10th goal of the season, and the Binghamton Black Bears now lead it 3-0. We talked about just how dynamic they are offensively. Right place, right time. They get bodies to the net. They have snipers that can score off the rush. And this one just, again, another pretty play. Guys in the right spot, undefended. And they've taken a 3-0 lead. This one is flipped high in the air over the glass. Must have gone off a stick. Yeah, that is not a delay of game penalty. It was Tomasi who is in that mix there for the hat-trick. So, boy, Danbury has their work cut out for them here in a 3-0 hole against a team that just doesn't lose this season when they've got themselves a lead, much less a 3-goal lead. And are we going to get the face? Yeah, so, again, the officials talked this one over. We'll get the face-off in the Binghamton end. to the left of the goaltender, Tamai. Josh Newberg takes the face off, ties his man up, but can't control. Weber unable to clear for Binghamton. There's a quick shot on right wing by Tomasi. Pad save on left wing. Hat-tricks can't control, and the puck comes on out to center. Shot right back in. Pamaleon, boy, the puck just hopped over his stick as he was in on the forecheck. Might have had a golden chance there in all alone. Out at center, Jansen comes away with the puck. For Binghamton, they'll set it up here. Zach Pamaleon leading the forecheck, now heads off the ice. Puck is touched into the offensive zone by Ramakers as we near 1 minute to play in the first period. Belfay, touch pass to Rubtsov. Rubtsov over the blue line, left wing. Puck knocked off his stick by Shankar. Shankar was behind him, but he got his stick on the puck and knocked it behind the goal line. Now Rubtsov working hard, right wing, rolls the pass back out, right point. Shot by Christo is blocked there. Binghamton's Weber being checked from behind by Legkov, but Binghamton is able to flip on out to center. They head for a change, 30 seconds to go in the period. Rubtsov at center, gets around Emery, falls down, lost the puck. Here's a 3-on-2 for Binghamton into the offense zone. Centering feeds for Emery. Puck hopped over his stick. Emery recollects on left wing. Puck taken away by Belfay. And he'll pitchfork one high in the air to center. 10 seconds remaining in the period. Here comes Binghamton over the blue line. They'll send one in deep. Centering feed. Johnny Ruiz in good defensive position. Knocked it away into the corner. And that's going to do it for the first period. And now, as the buzzer sounds, a bunch of players come together. Noah Robinson is in the mix. Legro, who had that big hit and penalty earlier in the period. Also in the mix for Danbury. Shankar, who was on the receiving end of that hit earlier by Legro, also in there. The linesmen and referees, they separate everybody, and teams will head to the dressing rooms after 20 minutes of play. Well, let's see. The officials are going to talk this over as the players head off the ice. Let's see if we might get penalties here. The referees are talking it over. Josh Newberg and Jesse Anderson are there representing their teams. Should point out that Tyson Kirkby, captain of this team, has only played one game this season for the Binghamton Black Bears. Tyson Kirkby is currently on IR. Played one game and had a hat trick on opening night. But he's been on IR ever since. Of course, this team, Binghamton, they have a bunch of veteran leaders. Jesse Anderson is one of them. Austin Thompson, who's still on the ice, he's another. Now Ruiz and Anderson are getting an explanation from the officials. What we do know is after 20 minutes of play, Danbury Hat-Tricks trail the Binghamton Black Bears 3-0. That's a big hill to climb against a very good team. Let's see if they have some answers when they come out for period number 2. Danbury being outshot 17-6 after 20 minutes of play, and they trail 3-0. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks hockey.
Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Middlesex counties, we're committed to quality service and community. Visit DiCello.com to learn more. Diversified Printing Solutions is your full-service print partner in Danbury. With over 50 years of combined experience, we handle everything from graphic design and branded premiums to binders. Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Expedia Cruises Brookfield turn that dream into reality. Our local. Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Expedia Cruises Brookfield turn that dream into reality. Our local travel experts offer personalized planning for cruises all-inclusive resorts, escorted tours, and more. Whether you're seeking a tropical escape or a European adventure, we've got you covered. Visit ExpediaCruises.com to start planning today. At Golf Lounge 18, we deliver state-of-the-art virtual golf fun in Danbury and throughout Connecticut. Equipped with TrackMan 4 technology, our bays allow golfers to play real courses indoors. Reserve your bay or learn more at golflounge18.com. Golf Lounge 18, real golf all year round. Step into Gray Scent Boutique and Candle Bar, where style and creativity come together. Browse our curated finds, enjoy permanent jewelry, or craft your own custom scented candle. Located in Bethel, Connecticut, we're the perfect spot for gifts, gatherings, and unforgettable experiences. Visit grayscent.com for more information. Got a leak, clog, or plumbing problem you can't ignore? Call Hope Plumbing, your trusted local experts for fast, reliable service. Located in Prospect, Connecticut, help is just a call away. Visit thehopecos.com or call 203-663-3223 today to learn more. Because when it comes to plumbing, there's always hope. Building something great starts with the right materials. At Kellogg Hardwood Lumber, we supply premium hardwoods, custom millwork, and quality lumber for builders, craftsmen, and DIYers alike. Located in Bethel, Connecticut, we're your trusted source for strength, beauty, and reliability in every project. Visit KelloggHardwoods.com today. Stay warm this winter with Mitchell Oil. From heating oil and propane delivery to HVAC installation and service, we offer comprehensive solutions for homes and businesses. With automatic delivery options, flexible pricing plans, and 24/7 emergency service, Mitchell Oil ensures your comfort year-round. Visit Mitchell.com to become a customer today. Mitchell Oil, ready to serve you. When disaster strikes, Paul Davis is here to help. We provide fast and reliable restoration services from properties damaged by water, fire, mold, or storms, serving both homes and businesses with 24/7 emergency response. Check us out online at pauldavis.com to find a location near you. Looking for a premier golfing experience? Visit Richter Park Golf Course, the #2 public course in the New York metro area. With 4 sets of tees, we challenge golfers of all skill levels. Open daily, Richter Park offers competitive rates and online tee time reservations. Visit richterpark.com to book your round today. Bring back your curb appeal with Rinse and Wash Pressure Washing. From driveways and decks to siding and storefronts, we make your surfaces shine like new. Our team delivers fast, professional results you can count on. Visit rinseandwashct.com today to schedule your clean, because a fresh look starts with a rinse and wash. Stacy's Totally Baked crafts freshly baked goods daily, from cookies and cupcakes to signature cakes for every occasion. Based in Ridgefield, we serve local cafes, cater events, and accept custom orders. Visit stacystotallyBaked.com to browse our menu and place your order. Stacy's Totally Baked, where every bite is made with love. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and made-from-scratch sides in a fun, family-friendly setting. Whether you're dining in or ordering to go, Texas Roadhouse offers legendary food and service. For more information, visit texasroadhouse.com/Danbury. At Ventura Law, we speak your language, know your culture, and understand your story. For over 65 years, we've been fighting for the rights of injured individuals across Connecticut and New York. Our compassionate bilingual attorneys guide you through every step, making sure your voice is heard. Visit venturalaw.com for a free consultation. Ventura Law, justice you can trust. Transform your outdoor space with Yard Goats Landscaping, located in Bethel, Connecticut. From spring cleanups and tree work to custom patios, fencing, and masonry, we're your one-stop shop for all things landscaping. Visit yardgoats.io for a free consultation. Yard Goats Landscaping, where your dream yard becomes reality. Need reliable equipment for your next project? Turn to Decker Tool Rental. With locations in Danbury, Bridgeport, and beyond, we offer a full range of rental tools and heavy machinery. Whether you're a contractor or DIYer, our knowledgeable staff ensures you get the right gear for the job. Visit DeckerCatRentalStore.com today. Looking to upgrade your ride or home? Choose Emerald Tint, your premier window tinting masters for Fairfield County. Whether it's automotive, residential, commercial, or marine tinting, we use high-quality ceramic films for superior heat rejection, UV protection, and enhanced privacy. Visit emeraldtint.com today. Raise a glass to great beer at Charter Oak Brewing Company, located here in Danbury. Enjoy 10 rotating drafts, live local music, and a shaded beer garden perfect for your next event. Visit us online at charteroakbrewing.com to learn more. Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com. Because every sip deserves a smile.
Remember when a night out didn't break the bank? When fun was simple, social, and full of laughter? Bowling is still that place. Affordable, timeless, and made for everyone. Get more laughs per dollar bowling at Spins Bowl.
Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Middlesex counties, we're committed to quality service and community. Visit DiCello.com to learn more. Diversified Printing Solutions is your full-service print partner in Danbury. With over 50 years of combined experience, we handle everything from graphic design and branded premiums to bindery mailing and smaller large print runs. DPS doesn't just print, we help you communicate from concept to delivery. Visit us online at dprintingsol.com. Struggling with pain or mobility issues? Turn to Hartsburg Chiropractic Health Center in Danbury. Specializing in posture correction, sports injuries, sciatica, arthritis, and more, our patients rave about personalized care and lasting results. Visit hartsburgchiropractic.com to schedule your consultation. Looking for top quality meats? Omaha Beef Company is your go-to wholesale food distributor. We carry a wide selection of beef, poultry, pork, cheeses, and pantry staples. Visit omahabeefcompany.com to learn more. Omaha Beef Company, serving Connecticut with quality you can count on. Is joint pain slowing you down? At Ortho Connecticut, our team of expert orthopedic surgeons and specialists get you back to doing what you love pain-free. From sports injuries to joint replacement, we offer advanced care close to home. Visit myorthoct.com to schedule your appointment today. Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers comprehensive dental services, including sedation, cosmetic, and preventive care. Schedule your appointment today at stonyhilldental.com. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get your tickets fast and easy at Tixer.com, the official ticketing partner of the Danbury Hat-Tricks. We make it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your tickets today at Tixer.com and cheer on your Danbury Hat-Tricks. Fire up your appetite with Twins Barbecue Company. Smoked meats, bold flavors, and barbecue that brings people together. Stop by for ribs, brisket, wings, and more in Brookfield. Visit twinsbbqco.com to view our menu, order online, or find our next food truck stop. Twins Barbecue. There's nothing better than smoking hot twins. Looking to make your brand stand out? Vision Designs in Brookfield has you covered. From custom screen printing and embroidery to eye-catching signs, banners, and promotional products, they bring your ideas to life with unmatched quality and service. Visit VisionDesignCT.com. Vision Designs, where your vision becomes reality. Looking to elevate your night out? At Illicit Brewing Company, we feature a beer hall, cocktail bar, arcade, lounge, and private event space. Enjoy a diverse menu, live music, trivia nights, and more. Visit illicitbrewing.com/Danbury for more information. Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat-screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com, because every sip deserves a smile.
Back here at Danbury Ice Arena in Danbury, Connecticut, this is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey. I'm Jim Cerny. Great to be with you. Danbury Hat-Tricks have their work cut out for them. They trail the Binghamton Black Bears 3-0 as we get set for the second period tonight. Again, the Hat-Tricks have not defeated the Black Bears yet this season. They lost 6-3 in Binghamton back in mid-October. A game that was really a 4-3 game until late. A couple late goals in that game for Binghamton. And Binghamton came into Danbury Ice Arena on October 18th. Connor McAnanima with the shutout, 21 saves, and it was a 3-0 Binghamton win. And then last night, similar to the first game in Binghamton, It was a 4-3 game until late when the Black Bears scored twice and iced a 6-3 win against the Hat-Tricks. And now the Hat-Tricks got to try and find a way to climb out of a 3-0 hole. They were outshot in that first period 16-6. Gavin Yates opened the scoring at 11:29 for Binghamton. A fluky goal that bounced high in the air and ended up just floating over the outstretched glove of Sebastian Risar into the net. A broken play, but a power play goal nonetheless. Mac Jansen with the assist, and it was 1-0 Binghamton at 11:29. And until that point, even though Binghamton certainly had carried the play in the game, the Hat-Tricks certainly were not getting run out of the building. They were right there. Had a pretty thorough, pretty solid first half of that first period. But then the fluky goal, the power play goal, and it was 1-0 Binghamton. From that point on, Binghamton really started to play not only their game, but got to their game, really skated well, were excellent in transition, and they really started to put the pressure on. They started to get better scoring chances after that power play goal. At 14:04, Jansen scored his league-leading 14th goal of the season. Stone and Yates with the assist, and it was 2-0. Just a really pretty passing play. From the right point, Yates to Stone. It was Yates to Stone, and then Stone to Jansen for the goal. And then at 17:56, Binghamton made it 3-0. Austin Thompson with his 10th of the season. CJ Stubbs and Ivan Bonarenko with the assists on that one. Bonarenko from inside the blue line on right wing put a shot on net. Puck came right to Stubbs. And then Thompson took the feed from Stubbs and buried it. Risar really all alone against those two down low. Had no chance. And Binghamton with the 3-0 lead. Backup goaltender Dominic Tomei getting the start for Binghamton in this one. And he stopped 6 shots in the first period. Really wasn't tested too severely or too often or too much. But when he needs to make the save, he did, and he made a great glove save, denying Alexander Legkov on a point-blank shot. It was a beauty. Second period about to get underway, and we are underway. Gavin Yates wins the faceoff. Binghamton starts period number 2 on the power play. A penalty was assessed to Noah Robinson at 20 minutes, 2 minutes for roughing. So Binghamton already 1 for 2 on the power play. On the man advantage here, they're in the offensive zone. Jansen's pass goes off the stick of Johnny Ruiz, and Captain Johnny Ruiz is able to chip it all the way down the ice. Good defensive play there by the captain. He's replaced by Josh Newberg now on the penalty kill. Durazio on right wing, carries offensive zone behind the net, rolls a pass to left wing Yates. Yates is played there by Kendurka. 4 players come together, puck comes free, and sending it all the way down the ice is Trey Delury. So good penalty kill so far for the Hat-Tricks. You don't want to jump the gun here, as this one is a bad pass at center by Binghamton, poked away by Tukade. But if you get a good penalty kill here, if you're Danbury, maybe you can get some momentum, build some momentum off that. Left wing shot blockered out of there by Risar. And on right wing, the puck is flipped to center now by Johnny Ruiz. Or check that, Josh Newberg. 16, not 19. Power play winding down. Still time for a rush here. CJ Stubbs steals left wing. Gavin Yates at the circle. Left wing carries behind the net. Tries to send one in front. Went off the side of the net. The puck did. And it came out on the right side. And the referee blew his whistle. Yes, that's what I thought. Net came off the stanchion. So we got 30 seconds to go on the power play for Binghamton, and they'll put out the second power play unit here. Scott Ramekers, Jesse Anderson, Austin Thompson up front. Ramekers wins the faceoff. Puck is kicked back to the blue line. Here's Dan Stone. Feeds one into the left circle. Cross-ice feed right wing. Here's Anderson. Anderson, played by Welsh, deals down low. Puck is whipped around the boards right to left and kept in by the Hat-Tricks, kept in by the Black Bears. Now inside the blue line, fake shot. Here's Stone, takes a pass. His shot is high and wide. Tried to beat Resar to the blocker's side. Final seconds of the power play. Stone, top of the right circle, pass Anderson. Now we're back to 5-on-5. Shot goes off a skate in front. Robinson picks up the puck out of the penalty box. Leads the rush up ice. On right wing, shot and a pad save. A good scoring opportunity out of the box there by Noah Robinson. Now, here comes Binghamton out the other way. Josh Newberg got his stick in the way of the pass. Players come together, left wing wall. Danbury zone. Out comes out right wing, shot by Weber. His shot, friendly fire there, hit Emerson Emery. And the puck out the other way. Hattricks will send it in. Deep loose puck. Boy, it was misplayed there by Weber. But Binghamton is able to clean up for their defenseman's mistake. They come out the other way. Left wing shot by Emery on net. Stick save. Hattricks Delury whips the puck around the boards, unable to clear, kept in Weber again. Now behind his own net is Delury. 4 players behind the goal line. Ruiz backhand pass up the wall, sent right back towards him, hits the referee. Johnny pins into the wall, keeps his feet moving, wins the puck battle, and Johnny Ruiz has the puck. He'll bang it off the glass, knocked down over the blue line there, and recollected. Shot on net here by Binghamton. A blocker saved by Resar. Nick Swain had that last shot on net. As the Black Bears dump it in here. Resar whips it up the boards, but not out. Thompson centers in front, and his pass finds Stubbs, and Stubbs' shot finds iron. He hits the post. Danbury the other way. Here's Kondurka. Long-range shot left wing, gobbled up there by Tomei. And he'll hold on, get the whistle as coming in, I believe is that Welsh? Yeah, Welsh was in for the Hattricks. So we'll get some line changes here. Face off in the Binghamton end, and Black Bears win the draw. Robinson all over the defenseman, but Binghamton skates in transition and a quick shot on net. Stick save by Resar, denying CJ Stubbs. Stubbs comes away with the puck here, but double team, gives it up to Belfay. Belfay, bad clearing attempt, that got knocked down. Taken away by Bondarenko. Bondarenko then pulled to the ice, no penalty. 2-on-2 come the Hattricks. But they misfire on the pass at the end of his shift. Noah Robinson delivers a big hit on Durazio behind the play. But here comes Austin Thompson the other way. Thompson feeds one down low. Bondarenko backhand feed in front to Stubbs. Puck got knocked off his stick, but he recollects right wing. Looked like Stubbs had a prime scoring opportunity there. Couldn't tee it up. Now the Hattricks shoot it all the way down. Icing waved off. Tomei lays it off to his defenseman. And again in transition come the Black Bears. They're into the offensive zone. Centering feed for Janssens goes off the stick. Now Ramakers left circle. He gives it up. And the Hattricks will chip it out the other way and complete a change. Over 5 minutes gone by, second period. No goals in this period, but Binghamton still leads 3-0. Right wing. Shot blocked. And the Hattricks unable to clear. Kept in by Janssen. Now the puck comes on out. Jesse Anderson backhands one in. Off the stick of Resar, the goaltender. Hattricks hammer it out over their blue line, over the stick of Cervoni. Weber gets to it. And again, here come the Black Bears. Boy, they love to run. They can skate this team up and down the lineup, but Yates has turned back the other way. Good back check by Noah Robinson. And the Hattricks finally get it to the red line, backhanded up ahead by Belfay into the offensive zone. He gives chase, and he runs Cervoni into the back wall. Big hit there, and another hit by Legkov works the puck free. But in the circle, it looks like Binghamton is going to be able to, yes, they knock it on out to center. Off the stick of Shankar. He comes together with Leko. Now Weber's shot is blocked up into the netting. It's a lot of physical play here in the second period, but no goals in the period. Hat-Tricks continue to trail 3-0. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat-screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com, because every sip deserves a smile.
Jim Cerny with you at the Danbury Ice Arena. 13:35 to play, second period. Hat-Tricks trail the Black Bears 3-0. Face off to the right of Sebastian Risar, who made 48 saves last night. He's used to seeing a lot of shots. He made 50 saves in his professional debut back on October 25th, that win down in Indiana. Puck is down, and the Hat-Tricks are able to skate it on out. Only to the red line, however. Tomasi stopped there. Newberg got a hit in, but Binghamton's got the puck. In the offensive zone, Swain can't control here, and the Hat-Tricks are on it. Duquesne, however, gave it up. Emerson Emery knocked the puck away. Right point, Stone rolls a pass in, right to left, behind the net. Off the stick of Swain. It was swiped off his stick. And the Hat-Tricks backhand to center, where D'Orazio knocks it down. Puck comes to Emery, and he shoots it right back in. The Hat-Tricks have had trouble getting out of their own end. Binghamton's been the exact opposite. They have been pretty much free and clear coming out of their own end. They come out with speed. They're into the offensive zone here. Bandarenko, centering feed, is knocked away by Ian Duquesne. Now a headman feed up on right wing. Here's Welsh. She's in. Shot. And a right pad save. Or check that, the blocker save by Tomei. And now the Black Bears are offside. So good scoring opportunity there for Drew Welsh. Breaking in on right wing. Tried to go far side, blocker side. And Tomei was up to the task. He's been very good. He hasn't been tested a lot, only 9 shots on goal, but when he's been tested, there have been some good scoring opportunities for Danbury, requiring a couple good saves by Tomei. Face off just outside the Danbury blue line. Mentioned Drew Welsh. He is second on the team with 5 goals. He's got himself 9 points in 9 games. Had a good scoring opportunity there. CJ Stubbs sends one in front. Backhand shot, glove down. Good save by Risar. That scoring opportunity by Austin Thompson. He's got himself 10 goals on the season. He scored number 10 to make it 3-0 late in the first period. Hat-Trick's got to find a way to get some offense. Johnny Ruiz has been pretty quiet. Remember, he's taking the face-off here. Johnny came back last night. He had missed 3 weeks of action with an upper body injury. Johnny's still feeling his way. He had an assist last night. He's got himself 10 points in 8 games this season. And he wins a face-off here. Justin Mavali, his pass goes off the stick, collected at center by the Hat-Tricks. They'll shovel it in on net. And Tomei will lay it off for his defense. And blowing a tire there, Chicho Lathan. Puck kept in at the blue line by Mavali. He stepped up, kept it in, but now the puck is out the other way. Mavali skates over to right wing to help out his defense partner, Delury. And he pitchforked one out to center. Jansen into the offensive zone on left wing for Binghamton. His blind backhand pass is intercepted by Trey Delury. Delury's pass up ahead off the stick of Jansen. Carries down the length of the ice, giving chase is Rupsov. He can't get there either. There's another guy that they need some offensive production from, is Rupsov, former Division I player with Alaska Anchorage. He's got himself 3 points in 3 games, but without a point his past 2. Here come the hat tricks. Ledkov leads the rush. It's a 3-on-2. Belfay's shot and it's blocked. Jesse Anderson got his stick in the way. Shot from the right point sent towards the net. Stick save. Rebounds there. Ledkov's on it. Ledkov's had a quiet night. Being checked here is a crazy bounce off the boards. Robinson, though, couldn't get to it. That was almost beneficial for the hat tricks as they hammer one in here and look for a full change. Under 11 minutes to play, second period, hat tricks trail 3-0. Here's a steal by Fennell. Takeaway just outside the blue line, and he'll shoot one in. Binghamton gets to it, and they're able to send it back out the other way. Hat tricks have looked a little bit better, a little steadier here in the second period. But they have not been able to hit the back of the net. They've been shut out twice on home ice already this season, and once by this team, the Black Bears. Into the offensive zone, Tukane shoots one from left wing. Was knocked down, never got through. And Dan Weber sets up behind his own net. Leading the forecheck is Rupsov. Now DeRazio on right wing to the red line, dumps it in. Tukane is back for Danbury. Puck worked free. Up left wing, Drew Welsh. He'll hit Johnny Ruiz. Red line, left wing feed to Welsh. Goes off the boards, that misfires. And Stone is able to knock it behind his own net. Loose puck comes out in front as Rupsov got his stick on it. But again, Binghamton skates it out of danger. Jacob Schenker to Swain. Swain shot gobbled up by Resar. That was a good save. And now Resar is knocked down. Swain wants a piece of somebody. And it looks like no harm, no foul. 9:18 to play here in period number 2. The hat tricks continue to trail 3-0. Trying to crack the code that is the Binghamton Black Bears defensively. You're watching Danbury Hat Tricks Hockey.
Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Middlesex counties, we're committed to quality service and community. Visit DiCello.com to learn more. Diversified Printing Solutions is your full-service print partner in Danbury. With over 50 years of combined experience, we handle everything from graphic design and branded premiums to bindery mailing and small or large print runs. DPS doesn't just print, we help you communicate from concept to delivery. Visit us online at dprintingsol.com. Struggling with pain or mobility issues? Turn to Hartsburg Chiropractic Health Center in Danbury. Specializing in posture correction, sports injuries, sciatica, arthritis, and more, our patients rave about personalized care and lasting results. Visit hartsburgchiropractic.com to schedule your consultation.
Well, fans are having a good time here at Danbury Ice Arena. They'd have an even better time. The home team can hit the back of the net. They trail 3-0 to the Hat Tricks, being outshot 22-10. Face off in their own end, and the Hat Tricks control, push it up the near wall and on out the other way. Giving chase is Ledkov. Stone, the veteran defenseman, played him well. Now Ledkov does win the battle. Passes back to the left point. Mavali shot through his screen. Robinson's right there on the doorstep, but it's gloved down by Tomei. Well, they are winning a puck battle, are the Hat Tricks. Ledkov against the veteran Dan Stone. Got the puck back to the point, and Mavali didn't waste any time getting a shot on net through a screen, but it was gloved down. Face off here, won by Binghamton. And yeah, they're able to clear it on out, but Delury steps up at center ice just outside the blue line and sends one in right to left. In the offensive zone, loose puck. And it's taken there by Binghamton, and they're on the run. Benedhenko on left wing. Beats one in front off the skate of C.J. Stubbs. And the puck just comes out of the zone. Well, you got to worry when you see Ivan Bondarenko charging out the other way when he gets the wheels moving. Speaking of wheels moving, Ledkov got stood up at the blue line, and Binghamton comes away with the puck. Bondarenko to Stubbs, shot, left pad save. And the puck rolls back on net. Risar will glove it there and get the whistle. So a pretty point-blank look there for C.J. Stubbs, and a real good pad save by Risar. So we'll get a face-off in the hat trick end. That should be 21 saves on the night now for Sebastian Risar. Not seen as many shots here in the second period, but that was a good opportunity for C.J. Stubbs. Stubbs has a primary assist in this one. Now has 18 assists on the season. He leads the league in that category. Hat-tricks win the face-off on right wing. Zach Pamaleon plays it up the boards to Kendorenko. Kendurka passes back to the right point. Puck is shoveled in deep by Christo. Pamaleon to Newberg. Puck off his stick. And again, quickly transitioning the other way are the Black Bears. Good back check by Zach Pamaleon. And he comes away with the puck. Hat-tricks in their own end. Christo, blind pass, gives it up. Sent towards the net as he gave it up at the blue line. That's just a blind pass. He never turned around. He just wheeled and sent the puck off the boards to Christo. And it was kept in at the left point. A shot towards the net. It looked like it was muffed at first, but it was a broken stick on the shot. So that's why there wasn't much on that shot. Risar stopped it, 7:40 to play in period number 2. Hat-tricks win a face-off here and pitch it on out to center. Cervoni steps in and sends one off the stick of Ruptsov. And into the netting, out of play again. No delay here, no delay of game penalty. As the puck went off a hat-trick stick. Ruptsov had 3 points in his debut against Watertown. Goal and 2 assists. He's been shut out since. He's been held off the score sheet since. Guy who had 188 points. Played 100 games at Alaska Fairbanks, Division I school at 67 career points. Hat-tricks go to work in the offensive zone, centering feed in front. Nobody there but Dan Weber. The defenseman takes it away, outlets to Jansen, right wing, gains the offensive zone the other way. Yates steals over, left wing, shot, score! Dan Weber, well, he started the play in his own end, and he finished it off by going upstairs past Risar. And the Binghamton Black Bears have taken a 4-0 lead. Another pretty feed by Gavin Yates. Setting up Weber with the goal. They're just so dangerous. You just never know. You just can't take them lightly. You know, here it ends up being a pretty passing play. And again, you know, Weber is a guy, a big offensive threat. He's a veteran defensive defenseman. And you saw him do it in front of his own net with the intercept and start the outlet the other way, start the rush up ice the other way. And looks like we're going to get a penalty here. Gavin Yates has headed to the penalty box. So the Hat-tricks will get their first power play of the night. But they are trailing 4-0. So I guess I was after the goal. Hat-tricks Fennel dishes to right wing into the offensive zone. Welsh round the net to Kendurka. Kendurka pushed into the wall by Stone. Ruiz now gets his stick in there. Puck worked free. Rolls out right wing corner. Centering feed. Shot. Save. Johnny Ruiz is denied point blank. Oh, Tomei came out and made the pad save. Johnny didn't get everything on that one. Puck just trickled towards him. And the Hat-Tricks captain, with a grade A scoring opportunity, just couldn't get everything on that shot. And Tomei came out and made the save. 30 seconds into this power play. Now Ruiz and Thompson will get together. Oh boy, what a look there. Ruiz wins the face-off, back to the left point, Fennell. Behind the net, Konderka, puck rolled off his stick. And a save is made and the whistle is blown. I got to tell you, there have been a couple really, really good stops by Tomei in this one. He has faced only 12 shots. Stopped them all and has, I'd say, probably 3 really 10-bell saves in this game. Hat-Tricks on the power play. Fennell, right wing, top of the circle, takes a return feed, now skates along the blue line, wrists one towards the net. And that one is tipped wide. Ruiz was in front. Puck comes back to Fennell, cross ice into the right circle, leg cop. Now here's the shot by Welsh, and his shot goes off the glove of the goaltender and just wide. Good scoring opportunity for Drew Welsh. He's had a couple of them here in the second period. Hasn't hit the back of the net yet, and now Binghamton will send this one all the way down the ice. Hat-trick power play, 15.6%. They are ranked 9th in the FPHL on the power play this season. 12 goals, 77 opportunities, and off the rush. Rubtsov shoots one wide. Off the glass, and Binghamton will clear. 25 seconds remaining on the penalty to Gavin Yates. Trey Delury just on the ice, leads the rush. Defenseman's over the blue line on left wing. He's on the backhand, jams on the brakes. Stone plays him, causes a turnover, and Jensen's able to clear. Maybe one last chance, 4 seconds to go on the power play. Puck rolls behind the Binghamton net, and we're back to 5-on-5. Yates is back on the ice. Binghamton shoots it all the way down. Icing was waved off. They said that they were just in the final second of that penalty kill, so no icing there. Hat-Tricks continue to trail 4-0. They have the puck at center. Zach Pamaleon dishes left wing to Tomasi. He sends one in, but quickly it's sent back out the other way. Shankar leads the rush, pushes up ahead. Nick Swain gets to it, left wing circle, feeds one in front, and Emerson Emery had the puck knocked off his stick there by Cristo. Good stick by Cristo. And it looks like we're going to get a penalty call against the Hat-Tricks. So Binghamton will head to their 4th power play when we return. They lead it 4-0. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks hockey.
Looking for the best in beverage distribution? Choose DiCello Distributors. From Anheuser-Busch to local craft beers, we offer a full range of beer, cider, and non-alcoholic options. Serving New Haven, Fairfield, and Middlesex counties, we're committed to quality service and community. Visit DiCello.com to learn more. Diversified Printing Solutions is your full-service print partner in Danbury. With over 50 years of combined experience, we handle everything from graphic design and branded premiums to bindery mailing and small or large print runs. DPS doesn't just print, we help you communicate from concept to delivery. Visit us online at dprintingsol.com. Struggling with pain or mobility issues? Turn to Hartsburg Chiropractic Health Center in Danbury. Specializing in posture correction, sports injuries, sciatica, arthritis, and more, our patients rave about personalized care and lasting results. Visit hartsburgchiropractic.com to schedule your consultation.
So Josh Newberg heads to the penalty box, 2 minutes for tripping. Power play number 4 in the game for the Binghamton Black Bears, who lead it 4-0. Hat-Tricks, though, win this face-off. Johnny Ruiz wins it cleanly, and Trey Delury sends it all the way down the ice. So good start on the penalty kill. Durazio had a goal in last night's win for Binghamton. Over the blue line left wing, his pass is taken away. And again, it's Trey Delury. The tall defenseman, rangy defenseman, lifts it high in the air and all the way down. A good start on the penalty kill for the Hat-Tricks. DeRazio slings it back to Yates, and here comes Yates over the red line, over the blue line on right wing. Into the offensive zone behind the net. His pass intercepted by Delury, and Delury, his clearing attempts hit something and went up into the netting. So we'll get a face-off in the Hat-Tricks end of the ice with the minute 18 remaining on the penalty to Josh Newberg. I believe we are going to get a change on the first goal for Binghamton. We'll get to that in a little bit. Binghamton wins the faceoff offensive zone. Jesse Anderson's in the right wing circle near the wall. Noah Robinson on the penalty kill. Aggressively chases Stone, who dishes to the left wing. With the puck is Lathan. Back to Stone, left wing, fakes the slap shot, feeds right wing. Anderson shot, knocked down in front. Delury, I believe, got a skate on it. Perhaps it got through to Resar. Either way, it's kept out. Binghamton still with the puck. Misfire on a pass. Lathan controls, bottom of the left circle, pass behind the goal line, takes a return feed, sizes it up, passes back out to Stone. Now right wing Anderson. That one is knocked down by Delury, and Delury is able to backhand it the length of the ice. So some good work there by Trey Delury on the penalty kill. 20 seconds to go. Aggressively, Johnny Ruiz trying to cause a turnover at center ice. But Binghamton having none of it. They gain the offensive zone. Stone pinches up, and he's caught. Johnny Ruiz, shorthanded breakaway, walks in, he's hooked from behind. He lost the puck. No penalty call. Now he tries to bank one off a defenseman or maybe off the back of the goalie. Unable to score that way either. And Johnny will head off the ice. Out of the box is Newberg. Good PK by the Hat-Tricks. They had the best scoring opportunity on that Binghamton power play with shorthanded rush. Ruiz was being checked from behind. Boy, that was a good play. No penalty, no complaint from Johnny Ruiz as the Hat-Tricks here are offside. The Danbury Hat-Tricks have killed off 3 of 4 power plays for Binghamton, and that's just some good work from behind against Johnny Ruiz. As we looked at the replay there, he never got the shot off. Johnny Ruiz leads the Hat-Tricks in pretty much every, well, he does. He leads them in every lifetime career offensive category. One of them is most career shorthanded goals. He's got 17 of them. Long-range shot on net, stick to side there, and get another whistle. So that's going to be an offside, I believe, against the Hat-Tricks. Now, Johnny, when I say he owns every record, he owns every record. 31-year-old from New Jersey, longtime captain of this team, Commissioner's Cup champion a couple years ago. Looks like Josh Newberg's going to drop the gloves with Emerson Emery. They're at center ice, sizing each other up. Newberg has wanted Emery pretty much the entire game. And Newberg threw the first punch. He slipped and fell, and Emery then got a punch in. Now Newberg is back up, trying to get his licks in. And now we see Ian Tukany and Cam Cervoni at center ice pushing and shoving as well. Well, Josh Newberg, no, we called it earlier in the game, in the first period. He was hitting Emery in the back of his pads with his stick, trying to get him to go, and they kind of jawed at each other a little bit a couple different times in this game. Well, they finally had a chance to go at it. Finally, Emery dropped the gloves as well. And as Josh went in to throw his first punch, he slipped and fell. Opened the door, opened the gates for Emory. So, referees are talking it over. Probably should be just coincidental fighting majors, I would assume, here. Josh Newberg, veteran, came over to the Hat-Tricks last season. Started the year with HC Venom, the team that started out in Poughkeepsie. He was their player coach and was let go a couple weeks into the season, replaced by MJ Merkel, who is now an assistant here in Danbury. And Newberg decided he wanted to keep playing. So I got a gig right here in Danbury. Last year played 26 games, racked up 74 penalty minutes. Also had a couple goals and 12 points total. Veteran guy, wears an alternate captain's A on his sweater. But he took the extra 2 minutes here. So Binghamton's going to be on the power play. Tomasi will serve the minor against Newberg, or assess to Newberg. Newberg and Emory each headed to their respective dressing rooms as Johnny Ruiz wins the defensive zone draw. Puck is sent all the way down the ice. Power play number 5 for the Binghamton Black Bears. Here's Durazio over the red line, over the blue line. He's triple teamed there, but he pushes the puck in deep. Right wing wall, he collects his own pass. And Binghamton sets it up in the offensive zone. Stubbs, bouncing puck, couldn't control, now takes a return feed. Stubbs walks in, right wing. Stubbs, wrap around, sends one in front, knocked down by, I believe that's Drew Welsh, it is. And Welsh is able to hammer it off the near boards and all the way down. Binghamton quickly in transition. Stubbs dishes left wing over the blue line. Bondarenko. Bondarenko feeds one cross-sized Jansen, right wing. Now puck finds Yates, left wing circle, shot up high. Went off Resar, and puck comes all the way out of the zone. 30 seconds to play in the period. And Johnny Ruiz, as the puck came to him, he tried to slap it down the ice and his stick broke. That allows Binghamton to gain the offensive zone, but Noah Robinson, good on the on the back check, is able to break up an opportunity there for Binghamton. Now Robinson's on it again, and he skates on out. 2-on-2, shorthanded. Durazio pushes him to his right, and Robinson gets the shot off, and a good right pad save there. Boy, that's a terrific effort by Noah Robinson as we hit zeros to close out the second period. What a finish there. To close out the second period, Noah Robinson coming back on the back check after Johnny Ruiz broke his stick. Ruiz had to come off the ice. Robinson hopped on, but Binghamton was off to the races the other way. Robinson got back into the play, broke it up, puck came out, he led it 2-on-2, skated it over the blue line. I mean, Durazio was all over him, forced him towards the right circle, and still Robinson muscled a shot on net. And he ended up getting denied by Tomei. That was an excellent scoring opportunity and a great effort by Noah Robinson. Noah Robinson has 3 goals on the season. He had a couple assists last night in the 6-3 loss. So good effort, a better second period for the Hat-Tricks, but they just cannot find the back of the net. They're being outshot 26-15 overall. They were outshot 10-9 in what was pretty much an evenly played second period. The only goal in that second period was scored by Binghamton's Dan Weber, the defenseman, who scored it at 12:53 of the second period, his first of the season. That after first period goals by Yates, Jensen, and Thompson had sprung Binghamton to a 3-0 lead on the road. So that's where we are after 2 periods of play. When we come back to start the third period, Binghamton still has 23 seconds remaining on their 5th power play of the game. Hat-Tricks trail 4-0. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Dreaming of your next getaway? Let Expedia Cruises Brookfield turn that dream into reality. Our local travel experts offer personalized planning for cruises, all-inclusive resorts, escorted tours, and more. Whether you're seeking a tropical escape or a European adventure, we've got you covered. Visit ExpediaCruises.com to start planning today. At Golf Lounge 18, we deliver state-of-the-art virtual golf fun in Danbury and throughout Connecticut. Equipped with TrackMan 4 technology, our bays allow golfers to play real courses indoors. Reserve your bay or learn more at golflounge18.com. Golf Lounge 18, real golf all year round. Step into Gray Scent Boutique and Candle Bar, where style and creativity come together. Browse our curated finds, enjoy permanent jewelry, or craft your own custom scented candle. Located in Bethel, Connecticut, we're the perfect spot for gifts, gatherings, and unforgettable experiences. Visit grayscent.com for more information. Got a leak, clog, or plumbing problem you can't ignore? Call Hope Plumbing, your trusted local experts for fast, reliable service. Located in Prospect, Connecticut, help is just a call away. Visit thehopecos.com or call 203-663-3223 today to learn more. Because when it comes to plumbing, there's always hope. Building something great starts with the right materials. At Kellogg Hardwood Lumber, we supply premium hardwoods, custom millwork, and quality lumber for builders, craftsmen, and DIYers alike. Located in Bethel, Connecticut, we're your trusted source for strength, beauty, and reliability in every project. Visit KelloggHardwoods.com today. Stay warm this winter with Mitchell Oil. From heating oil and propane delivery to HVAC installation and service, we offer comprehensive solutions for homes and businesses. With automatic delivery options, flexible pricing plans, and 24/7 emergency service, Mitchell Oil ensures your comfort year-round. Visit Mitchell.com to become a customer today. Mitchell Oil, ready to serve you. When disaster strikes, Paul Davis is here to help. We provide fast and reliable restoration services from properties damaged by water, fire, mold, or storms, serving both homes and businesses with 24/7 emergency response. Check us out online at pauldavis.com to find a location near you. Looking for a premier golfing experience? Visit Richter Park Golf Course, the #2 public course in the New York metro area. With 4 sets of tees, we challenge golfers of all skill levels. Open daily, Richter Park offers competitive rates and online tee time reservations. Visit richterpark.com to book your round today. Bring back your curb appeal with Rinse and Wash Pressure Washing. From driveways and decks to siding and storefronts, we make your surfaces shine like new. Our team delivers fast, professional results you can count on. Visit rinseandwashct.com today to schedule your clean, because a fresh look starts with a rinse and wash. Stacy's Totally Baked crafts freshly baked goods daily, from cookies and cupcakes to signature cakes for every occasion. Based in Ridgefield, we serve local cafes, cater events, and accept custom orders. Visit stacystotallyBaked.com to browse our menu and place your order. Stacy's Totally Baked, where every bite is made with love. Hungry for a steak? Come to Texas Roadhouse for hand-cut steaks, fall-off-the-bone ribs, and made-from-scratch sides in a fun, family-friendly setting. Whether you're dining in or ordering to go, Texas Roadhouse offers legendary food and service. For more information, visit texasroadhouse.com/Danbury. At Ventura Law, we speak your language, know your culture, and understand your story. For over 65 years, we've been fighting for the rights of injured individuals across Connecticut and New York. Our compassionate bilingual attorneys guide you through every step, making sure your voice is heard. Visit VenturaLaw.com for a free consultation. Ventura Law, justice you can trust. Transform your outdoor space with Yard Goats Landscaping, located in Bethel, Connecticut. From spring cleanups and tree work to custom patios, fencing, and masonry, we're your one-stop shop for all things landscaping. Visit yardgoats.io for a free consultation. Yard Goats Landscaping, where your dream yard becomes reality. Need reliable equipment for your next project? Turn to Decker Tool Rental. With locations in Danbury, Bridgeport, and beyond, we offer a full range of rental tools and heavy machinery. Whether you're a contractor or DIYer, our knowledgeable staff ensures you get the right gear for the job. Visit DeckerCatRentalStore.com today. Looking to upgrade your ride or home? Choose Emerald Tint, your premier window tinting masters for Fairfield County. Whether it's automotive, residential, commercial, or marine tinting, we use high-quality ceramic films for superior heat rejection, UV protection, and enhanced privacy. Visit EmeraldTint.com today. Raise a glass to great beer at Charter Oak Brewing Company, located here in Danbury. Enjoy 10 rotating drafts, live local music, and a shaded beer garden perfect for your next event. Visit us online at charteroakbrewing.com to learn more.
Remember when a night out didn't break the bank? When fun was simple, social, and full of laughter? Bowling is still that place. Affordable, timeless, and made for everyone. Get more laughs per dollar bowling at Spins Bowl.
Recover with confidence at Hat City Physical Therapy. Personalized care for sports injuries, post-surgical rehabilitation, and chronic conditions. As the official PT provider for the Danbury Hat-Tricks, we specialize in advanced treatments like dry needling, cupping, and KT taping. Visit us online at hatcityphysicaltherapy.com to schedule a consultation. Serving handcrafted drinks, Cash and Live Coffee Creations combine flavor, creativity, and community in every cup. Visit us online at cashandlivecoffee.com or check us out in the Danbury Ice Arena. Cash and Live Coffee Creations, where every sip tells a story. Make your stay comfortable at La Quinta Inn and Suites by Wyndham Danbury. With spacious rooms, free breakfast, and modern amenities, we've got everything you need to relax and recharge. Conveniently located in Danbury, we're perfect for business or leisure travel. Book your stay today at wyndhamhotels.com/La Quinta. Fire up your appetite with Twins Barbecue Company. Smoked meats, bold flavors, and barbecue that brings people together. Stop by for ribs, brisket, wings, and more in Brookfield. Visit twinsbbqco.com to view our menu, order online, or find our next food truck stop. Twins Barbecue. There's nothing better than smoking hot Twins.
Looking to make your brand stand out? Vision Designs in Brookfield has you covered. From custom screen printing and embroidery to eye-catching signs, banners, and promotional products, they bring your ideas to life with unmatched quality and service. Visit VisionDesignCT.com. Vision Designs, where your vision becomes reality.
Looking to elevate your night out? At Illicit Brewing Company, we feature a beer hall, cocktail bar, arcade, lounge, and private event space. Enjoy a diverse menu, live music, trivia nights, and more. Visit illicitbrewing.com/Danbury for more information. Looking for top quality meats? Omaha Beef Company is your go-to wholesale food distributor. We carry a wide selection of beef, poultry, pork, cheeses, and pantry staples. Visit omahabeefcompany.com to learn more. Omaha Beef Company, serving Connecticut with quality you can count on.
Is joint pain slowing you down? At Ortho Connecticut, our team of expert orthopedic surgeons and specialists get you back to doing what you love pain-free. From sports injuries to joint replacement, we offer advanced care close to home. Visit myorthoct.com to schedule your appointment today.
Looking for a brighter smile? Stony Hill Dental Care offers comprehensive dental services, including sedation, cosmetic, and preventive care. Schedule your appointment today at stonyhilldental.com. Stony Hill Dental Care, where your smile comes first. Get your tickets fast and easy at Tixer.com, the official ticketing partner of the Danbury Hat-Tricks. We make it simple to buy, sell, and manage tickets. Get your tickets today at Tixer.com and cheer on your Danbury Hat-Tricks. Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat-screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com, because every sip deserves a smile.
Back here at Danbury Ice Arena, I'm Jim Cerny. Thanks for spending your Saturday night with us. Certainly appreciate all the fans that are in attendance for this rivalry game between the Danbury Hat-Tricks and the Binghamton Black Bears. Right now the Black Bears lead it 4-0, but we appreciate everybody that's tuned in as well. Hat-Tricks just need to keep chipping away at it. And we mentioned it in the open. They are missing two of their top six forwards, guys that play in the top six. The suspension, the two-game suspension for Vadim Frolov after the illegal hit to the head, or the illegal check to the head with 10 seconds remaining in Binghamton last night. And also Jordan Crom is out of the lineup, placed on the 15-day IR earlier today. Now listen, Frolov, it struggled it struggled since coming back, offensively, since coming back to the Hat-Tricks. Last year, he was such a key player. He played 50 games. He was basically a point-a-game player. He had 49 points in 50 games, 21 goals, 28 assists. He scored big goals. He had 6 game winners for them. He had 5 on the power play. I mean, he was a key guy, an offensive driver for them. Well, when he came back, he has not been the same player, getting the opportunities and finishing his opportunities. and he hasn't been the play driver yet. He's scoreless in 3 games. Now he's on a 2-game suspension, but he's still one of their best offensive players. So you remove him from the lineup, that is a hole in the lineup. You add to that, Jordan Crom now on IR, guy that has 5 goals, 7 points in 11 games. He only had 1 assist in his past 5 games after that outburst, that big 4-goal outing against Watertown. But that 4-goal outing against Watertown shows you what he can do. He's a threat. He's a skilled player. And now you remove him from the lineup as well. And boy, the Hat-Tricks have just been absolutely shut down offensively. They've had a couple really good looks in this game, but they've come off really good individual efforts, and they've been one-and-done opportunities. The Hat-Tricks, there have been no flurries, no sustained pressure through 40 minutes in this game. No sustained pressure in the offensive zone, no flurries of rebounds, and that's partly on them, and certainly credit has to go to the goaltender, Dominic Tomei, who right now has 15 saves and is 2/3 of the way, he hopes, to a shutout. Hat-Tricks will certainly try and snap that here in the third period, trailing 4-0. In case you joined us late, Binghamton scored 3 goals in the first period, really 3 goals in a 6-minute span late in the first period. At 11:29, it was Gavin Yates' 9th of the season, a power play goal. He now leads the league with 6 power play goals on the season. Stubbs and Stone were credited with the assists there. So that's a change in scoring. Stubbs and Stone get credited for the power play assist. Then at 14:04 of the first period, Jansen scored his league-leading 14th goal of the season. Scott Ramekers with the lone assist. At 17:56, Binghamton made it 3-0. Austin Thompson with his 10th of the season, a pretty passing play. Stubbs and Ivan Bondarenko with the assists. Then at 12:53 of the second period, we should point out it was a much better middle period for the Danbury Hat-Tricks. Played on much more even terms. But even still, they allowed the only goal of the period when Dan Weber scored his first of the season. Jansen and Yates with the assists, and that's where we are now. 4-0. The Hat-Tricks trail, and they still have 23 seconds of a Josh Newbird penalty to kill off to open up the period. Hat-Tricks are being outshot 26-15. So again, in the first period tonight, they were outshot 16-6. But they were outshot 10-9 in the second period. That's what I mean. That middle 20 minutes was played on much more even terms. But yet the Hat-Tricks, even with a couple good scoring opportunities, I thought Drew Welsh had a couple really good looks, especially that one where he screamed down right wing. And then, of course, the really good shorthanded opportunity for Noah Robinson as well. That was late in the period. So they had some opportunities. Johnny Ruiz had a shorthanded partial breakaway. He was, kind of checked from behind, cleanly checked from behind, and he never got a shot off. So they had some good one-on-one opportunities. But again, held off the scoreboard, and again, credit Dominic Tomei for part of that. And the Hat-Tricks now will try and kill off the rest of Josh Newbird's penalty and then get back to work. Try and gain some momentum here. Hat-Tricks have lost 4 out of their last 5 games. They're 1-2-2 in their last 5. Just 1 win in their last 5. The flip side, Binghamton, they've won 4 out of their last 5. They opened the season by winning 7 straight. And they had a loss, and they won 4 out of their next 5 after that loss. Last weekend, they split a pair against Athens on home ice as Binghamton pushes one up ahead off the face-off win, and looks like we're going to get a tripping penalty. And indeed, Trey Delury will head to the box 5 seconds into period number 3. So Hat-Tricks will be, well, you see Delury is not happy. So it'll be a 5-on-3 for Binghamton here. They scored a 5-on-3 power play goal last night against the Hat-Tricks. They win the face-off. Yates in the left circle. Dishes down low, takes a return feed. Sizing things up, passes back. Here's Durazio. Dishes right wing. Snapshot, CJ snubs. He missed the net. It hit the glass and carries out of the zone. And Tomasi is out of the penalty box. He was serving the minor to Newberg, who still has to serve his fighting major. Binghamton into the offensive zone, so they don't score on the abbreviated 5-on-3. Here's a bad bounce off the wall, and then puck is given up. A turnover there by Mavali on an opportunity to clear the zone. Yates, left wing, weaves his way in, 1-on-none. Passes back to right wing into the circle off the stick of Stubbs. So Yates had a look, and he decided to pass it instead. Now cross-ice pass, cross-crease pass, goes off the stick. Yates flags it down. His pass intercepted. Fennell unable to clear. Intercepted by Betarenko. Betarenko, puck comes to him. He loses it, and Fennell clears. So some good work there by Caden Fennell. 40 seconds remain on the power play. And here's a steal by Belfay of Danbury, and he skates out the other way, pushes it up ahead over the Binghamton blue line on right wing, and he'll just roll it behind the net. Roll the puck behind the net. Noah Robinson gets there. He's pinned into the wall by Durazio. So some good work by Belfay and Robinson. Robinson's really worked hard on the PK tonight. He has really stood out in that area. Yates over the blue line, inside out move, backhand shot, and a pad save, and the Hat-Tricks cleared. 9 seconds remaining on the penalty to Delury. The Hat-Tricks allowed a power play goal to open the scoring in the first period. They haven't allowed one since. And here is a shot that goes off the stick. And into the netting. That was Justin Mavali who got his stick in the way. So we're back to 5-on-5. Hat-Tricks have killed off 5 of 6 power plays for the Binghamton Black Bears, but they still trail 4-0. Here's a clean face-off win for Zach Pamaleon. The Hat-Tricks unable to clear. Now the puck skitters on out to center. This one is backhanded back into the Hat-Tricks end of the ice. Delury out of the penalty box. Passes up to Mavali. Mavali unable to clear. Now he reaches for the puck. Pamaleon, instead of pushing it over the blue line, knocked it back to Mavali. So it was extra zone time for Binghamton. And now finally the Hat-Tricks are able to clear it on out, but not too deep. Puck is taken away by Jesse Anderson. There's a hit at center. Mavali knocks his man down to the ice. That causes a takeaway for the Hat-Tricks. Delury will skate it back behind his own net. So Mavali with a hit there, separating his man from the puck. Now he gives it up. Centering pass, shot, save. Betarenko had a point-blank look after the turnover by Mavali, and Risar with the save. Hat-Tricks the other way. Belfay pushes in deep, lost the puck, and now Binghamton in transition. They skated on out to center. And now they'll dump it in. It's Chicho Lathlen. Hat-Tricks on it. Ian Tukany to Noah Robinson. Noah Robinson just bangs it off the wall out to center. There's been too much of that in the game. Hat-Tricks just banging it off the wall, and Binghamton taking it away and sends one. Oh, they send one towards the net here. Backhand shot fluttered on net. An alert Risar knocked it away. Hat-Tricks out the other way. 2-on-2 is broken up. Binghamton quickly in transition into the offensive zone. Betarenko is double teamed. And the puck taken away. Rupsov of Danbury. Left wing long shot from outside the blue line on net. And as Rupsov chases his own rebound, the goalie will sit on this one and get the whistle. So Tomei, long range save, long range shot, and he made the save. But then he covered up. He's willing to take the face off at his own end. As Newberg and Emery have exited the penalty boxes, and Each of them get stick taps, high fives from their teammates after their abbreviated fight near the end of the second period. Newberg fell down trying to throw his first punch. Josh, I'm sure, not laughing about it. Now the linesman went over to the bench and he's telling Josh Newberg he's got to head back to the penalty box. Referee trying to explain it to Newberg and the coach, John Birchin. I'm not sure I get it. Newberg took a minor and a major at the time of his fight. The minor, I was told, in between periods, I thought it was an instigator. It was not. It was a trip. But maybe Newberg got, a misconduct as well. I am not sure what exactly is taking place, but I do know that Josh Newberg is back in the penalty box, but we remain 5-on-5. Johnny Ruiz wins the offensive zone faceoff back to the left point. Jackson Ligro rolls the puck back behind the net. Ruiz chasing it down, battling Scott Ramekers. Puck comes up back to the right point. Christo is able to keep it in. Good job. Only momentarily now as Durazio of Binghamton takes it away. His pass is intercepted, and a headman feed goes off the stick of Johnny Ruiz. Otherwise, Johnny was off to the races. He was behind the D, but the pass went off his stick. And Durazio of Binghamton, who just turned it over there, almost into a great chance for Danbury, is able to help get the puck out the other way. Deep into the Danbury zone. Hat-Tricks trailing 4-0. Saturday night hockey, good crowd on hand at Danbury Ice Arena. Referees letting the players work this free. 4 or 5 players were in on that. Scott Ramekers comes away with the puck on right wing. His pass towards the goal line for Emery. He's tied up, sends one in front, and Ramekers jams one on net. And a save by Risar. Well, the Hat-Tricks still trail 4-0, but Risar makes sure that it was not 5-0. That was a big-time save right there. We'll take a break. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Recover with confidence at Hat City Physical Therapy. Personalized care for sports injuries, post-surgical rehabilitation, and chronic conditions. As the official PT provider for the Danbury Hat-Tricks, we specialize in advanced treatments like dry needling, cupping, and KT taping. Visit us online at hatcityphysicaltherapy.com to schedule a consultation. Serving handcrafted drinks, Cash and Live Coffee Creations combine flavor, creativity, and community in every cup. Visit us online at cashandlivecoffee.com or check us out in the Danbury Ice Arena. Cash and Live Coffee Creations, where every sip tells a story. Make your stay comfortable at La Quinta Inn & Suites by Wyndham Danbury. With spacious rooms, free breakfast, and modern amenities, we've got everything you need to relax and recharge. Conveniently located in Danbury, we're perfect for business or leisure travel. Book your stay today at wyndhamhotels.com/La Quinta.
Puck is dropped quickly as we come out of that media timeout. And it's shot back in behind Risar's net. Hat-Tricks try and clear up the near wall. Lathlen is able to push it in deep for Binghamton. Now Zach Pamelayan with some speed, but the puck rolls off his stick at center. And he's surrounded by all 5 Black Bears. They come away with the takeaway. Here's Bondardo. Sends one in front. Puck is knocked away, kept in by Lathlen. His shot knocked down by Trey Delury in front. And Delury bangs it off the near wall by the Hat-Trick bench and out the other way. Having called Anthony Bernardo's name much in this one, making his season debut. He had a goal and 6 points in 6 games with Binghamton last year. Ian Tukany leads the rush for the Hat-Tricks. Over the blue line, his right wing shot is blocked. Noah Robinson steps into a slap shot, and that's knocked down by Tume. And a shot there by Legkov on right wing went a little bit wide. Legkov chases the puck down left wing. Puck comes to Binghamton, but they're unable to clear. Instead, the puck rolls behind Tume's net. This is centering feet jamming away at it. It's Legkov in front. And the save is made by Tomei, and we get a whistle. And now Josh Newberg officially comes out of the penalty box again. I don't get exactly what happened there, but okay. 6.5 minutes gone by, third period. Sometimes you just don't know. And if you don't know, it's okay to say you don't know. And I didn't know what was going on there with Newberg. Face-off win in the defensive zone by Binghamton. Skated out of the zone by Scott Ramakers. He finds Gavin Yates. Yates with speed over the blue line. Dishes to right wing. Jansen. Oh, good pass back. Reber puts one on net and a left pad save by Risar. Collision as Weber and Legkov toppled over one another at center. Hattrick shoot the puck in, and they go for a full 5-man change. Ruiz leading the forecheck. Forces Binghamton to go behind their net. Now they chip it on up ahead on left wing. Yates can't control. And here's Christo of the Hattricks up ahead to Welsh. Dishes at center ice to left wing. Puck shot in by Jackson Ligro. And Dan Weber scored his first goal of the season. Almost had another one with a really good look moments ago. Unable to clear up the near wall. Gets help from Emerson Emery. And now the puck is on out to center. Here comes Emery leading the rush. Splits the D, and then the puck rolled off his stick. What a move by Emerson Emery. Christo eventually took the puck away. He got his stick in there. So good play by Dimitri Christo. This one is sent all the way down the ice by Binghamton, and that will be icing. So the faceoff will come back down into Binghamton's end. These two teams, again, as we mentioned, will play Thanksgiving Eve in Binghamton, closing out these 3 straight games against one another. Then Binghamton hits the road, and they'll play at Watertown on Friday. Then they're back home to host Twin City on Saturday. Hattricks are back home on Friday hosting Twin City, and then they head up to Watertown on Saturday after Thanksgiving. Binghamton controls in their own ends. Pass on out. Misfires at center. Swain couldn't get there. Then the Hattricks send one in deep. They misfire. Caden Kandurka couldn't get to the puck. He gives chase, however. Now here's a takeaway by Legkov. Legkov 1 against 3. And the puck slides off his stick as he moves right to left between the circles. He keeps it alive, however. Trey Delury from the right point floats one on net. And that is gloved down by Tomei. Well, Alexander Legkov trying to make something out of nothing. And he can do that. He's second in the league in goal scoring with 11 on the season. And second in the league coming in with 24 points. All of those points have come in the past 9 games, a 9-game point streak that is right now on the line. He's been held off the score sheet, as have the rest of his teammates. Hattricks trail 4-0. Noah Robinson and Bennett Tenko in the face-up circle. Puck rolls behind the goal line. Robinson's in there. He's gotten his nose dirty in this one. He's really done a lot of the grunt work for the Hattricks. Wins a puck battle here along the left wing wall. Puck comes back to the left point. Shot by Mabali is blocked. And breaking out the other way is Austin Thompson up ahead of the field. Right wing shot off the rush. Save! Oh, and on the rebound. The pass goes, just misfires there. Ivan Bondarenko probably could have shot that one, and instead he looked for the pass and it just misfired. Ivan Bondarenko got a helper in this one. 23 points already on the season. Guy spent the past 4 years in the SPHL as Johnny Ruiz is in, but that's would have been offside. So Johnny got himself back onside, but Binghamton's got the puck. Fennell takes it away at center. Pass up left wing, looking for Rubtsov. Icing waved off. Carries behind the goal line. Drew Welsh is in there, as is Rubtsov. Now Johnny Ruiz zips a pass across. Shot one-timer and a save. Defenseman Ian Tukane came in on right wing. Johnny saw him. He's got that great vision. And he threw one through the crease. Untouched. Tukane got the shot on net. And the save was made by Dominic Tomei. 9:58 to play, third period. Hat-Tricks still trail 4-0. This is Danbury Hat-Tricks Hockey.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor.
When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com. Because every sip...
Oh, another quick puck drop and the hat-trick score! Drew Welsh. And the Hat-Tricks not going to be shut out in this one. They win an offensive zone faceoff. Johnny Ruiz won the faceoff. And Drew Welsh is able to finally get one past Dominic Tomei. And the Hat-Tricks trail by the score of 4-1. And we apologize. They dropped the puck quickly on us. And we were just coming back from commercial as the Hat-Tricks get their first goal in this one. They now trail 4-1. For Drew Welsh, his 6th goal of the season. He is tied for second on the team in that category with Austin Belfay behind Alexander Ledkov, who has 11. In his own end, Welsh flips one up in the air, splits the D with it, sent it down the ice, but not far enough for icing. And here comes Binghamton. They'll chip one in on net, one bouncer, and that is gloved there. And we get a whistle. Boy, one bouncer indeed right there. And Johnny Ruiz gets himself an assist. So Welsh from Tukane and Ruiz. The Hat-Tricks cut the deficit to 4-1, but they turn it over here in their own end. CJ Stubbs on the takeaway, missing the big hit. Big attempt there by Legro. Now Legro comes back and blocks a shot between the slots. So he missed the hit, but more importantly, he was able to block the shot of Thompson, who appeared to be alone between the circles, and now we're going to get a whistle. And Mavali comes off the ice, and faceoff will be back in the Hat-Tricks' ends. So Ian Tukane picks up an assist. A rookie defenseman with his 3rd helper in 8 games this season. Binghamton wins the faceoff. Roll a pass behind the Hat-Tricks' net. Giveaway there by Christo. Now he has to regroup and play some defense after trying to clear. Stubbs comes away with the puck. His shot went off a stick and off the glass from left wing. Now puck finds Thompson. Centers one in front. Right wing Stubbs. He rolls the pass down low. Takes a return feed. Shot, save, rebound, score. Austin Thompson. His 2nd of the game. That was the first really good save by Resar, denying Stubbs. But then Austin Thompson was on the rebound, and he buries it at 11:44, just a minute 33 after Danbury scores. They can't build on the momentum. They give it right back. Austin Thompson's 11th of the season, second of the game. And it's 5-1. Well, kind of what makes them who they are, the Binghamton Black Bears right now. They are just rolling in the early part of this season. A season that they hope ends in a three-peat after winning consecutive Commissioner's Cup championships. There's a long way to go in this season before they can obviously think about that as the Hat-Tricks shoot one in. Crazy bounce off the side of the net there. Came out in front, but no Hat-Trick was in position to play it. And Binghamton into the offensive zone off the stick of Ramakers. Takeaway by Delury. He gives it up. Ramakers between the circles, and he wristed one wide. Boy, there have been some egregious turnovers by Danbury here right in front of their own net. Ramakers could not take advantage. Yates, inside-out move, pass to Ramakers. His shot is blocked, doesn't get through. And now Johnny Ruiz softly sends it off the boards. And down the ice, Jesse Anderson gives chase for the Binghamton Black Bears. Here's Gavin Yates. He'll shoot one in from left wing. Takes a hit from behind from Tomasi as he's heading to the bench. Binghamton back on the puck at center. They lead it 5-1. Fennell off the boards up ahead looking for Pamaleon. Puck taken away there as the pass misfired. And Binghamton the other way. Binghamton out shooting Danbury 33-21. Weber took a hit from Tomasi, excuse me. Weber's fine. Send a pass down low, recollects, now dishes right wing, long shot, wristed wide. And the Hat-Tricks here will flip it on out. So Cam Cervoni had a good look there from right wing after taking the pass from Weber, but he didn't put it on net, tried to go short side, missed the net. This one is dumped in, Fennell up the boards, Thompson intercepts, shoots one over to left wing. Now puck goes to the far side. Hat-Tricks on it. Oh boy, they tried to spring Legkov, and a neat stick there by Stone. And Binghamton took the puck away, and now they dump it in behind the Hat-Tricks net. Under 6 minutes to play, third period, Hat-Tricks trail 5-1. Here's Austin Belfay. Shoot one in hard right to left. Stone gets there for Binghamton. And the puck bounces over the stick of Legkov at the left point. So the Hat-Tricks have to regroup, and they give the puck up. Here's Stone leading the rush. Stone on right wing. He drops it off. Thompson going for the Hat-Trick. Wrist one on net. And the save is made by Sebastian Resar. And now the Hat-Tricks objecting to Ivan Bondarenko sticking his nose into things after the whistle was blown. Face-off will be to the left of Sebastian Resar. Resar was 4-0-1 in his first 5 pro starts. He took the loss last night, the 6-3 loss in Binghamton, and now he's on the short end of a 5-1 score as we get a penalty behind the net, the Binghamton net. And let's see who the guilty party is going to be. And it looks like we're going to get a hat-trick power play here. Chichu Lathlen is heading to the penalty box. Tried to throw a big hit behind the net. And so the Hat-Tricks get their second power play of the night. Johnny Ruiz wins the faceoff back to Fennell, skates to his left, dishes to his right, takes a return feed straight away, dishes into the left circle, and Johnny Ruiz was unable to connect on the shot, but he does get the puck back to Fennell. Now right wing Legkov, passes down low, centered in front. Welsh's shot is blockered out of there. Well, they set it up the way they wanted to. Welch was in the bumper spot between the circles. Great look and an even better blocker save. Hat-tricks pick up a loose puck. Ruiz, he almost got around Weber, but Weber stayed with his check, and he knocked Ruiz down and off the puck. Hat-tricks, though, are in the offensive zone. Fennell to Ruiz, slams the one-timer wide of the mark from that left circle. Boy, he loves that shot. Loves being set up for the one-timer in the left circle. As the puck carries all the way back into the Hat-tricks end, they make a change. A minute to go on the power play. Puck slides off the stick of Fennell, who entered play with 4 points in his first 5 games with the Hat-tricks. They give the puck away here, and it's sent all the way down the ice on net. Risar forced to make a pad save, and Belfay is back. Belfay lost the puck. Boy, he started to head up ice, and he left the puck right to the side of the net. Austin Thompson jumped on it there, but Belfay regrouped with the help of Delury. And now falling down in his own end is Rubtsov, and that allows Thompson to take away, carry the puck back to center, send it back into his own end, and the puck is dangerously shot over the glass there by Binghamton, as out of the box is Lathlen, and we will take a break. 3:37 remaining, third period. Hat-tricks trail 5-1. This is Danbury Hat-tricks Hockey.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat-screen televisions and free Wi-Fi, we're the perfect spot to catch the game or enjoy a night out. Visit tksamericancafe.com for more information. TK's American Cafe. Make sure to try our hat-trick flavor. When life brings legal challenges, trust Chipman, Mizuko, and Emerson. From business law and real estate to estate planning and litigation, our experienced attorneys are here to guide you every step of the way. Proudly serving clients across Fairfield County and Western Connecticut. Learn more at danburylaw.com. Nothing freshens like an ice-cold Coca-Cola. From classic Coke to a wide variety of sparkling and still drinks, we've got something for everyone. Learn more at CokeNortheast.com, because every sip deserves a smile.
Back here at Danbury Ice Arena, Jim Cerny with you. Hat-tricks trail 5-1, but they win the faceoff in the offensive zone. Johnny Ruiz with a one-timer, and that one might have been partially blocked by Durazio. Hat-tricks are on the power play. Here's a centering feed in front. Ledkov couldn't tee it up, but he finds Fennell. Straight away, slap shot and a glove save. Oh, that was a pretty save by Tomei. So a delay of game penalty was called. And trying to see who the guilty party is. Cam Cervoni is the one who shot it all the way from his own end of the ice, deep over the glass back in the Hat-tricks end. And that's hard to do. Hat-tricks 0 for 2 on the power play here. They win the offensive zone face-off. Welsh back to the left point. Here's Fennell. Winds it around the boards to right wing. Ledkov along the wall. There's Alexander Ledkov. 9-game point streak on the line right now. Takes a return feed. Passes back to Fennell at the blue line. Now Ledkov left circle. Pass down low, trying to tee it up is Konturka. Puck slides off his stick. Ruiz. His pass intercepted. Binghamton springs out. Left wing Swain has the puck stripped. Good play by Fennell coming back on the back check. Otherwise, it was a shorthanded break. Fennell's shot tipped on net. Save. And the whistle. Tomei again, another really good save. That one with a screen set up in front. So 51 seconds remaining on Cervoni's penalty. Time really winding down on the Hat-tricks here. They trail 5-1. Another offensive zone face-off win on the power play for the Hat-tricks. Puck comes back to Delury through a screen, and he drives one on net. And another save by Tomei through a screen. It's a good job by him. So Tomei with 21 saves to this point. 6 in this period. Hat-tricks again win the face-off, but they can't control. Stone takes it away, and he'll send it off the right wing wall and all the way down. Delury drops it back on the slingshot, and here come the Hat-tricks to center. Rubtsov, left wing over the blue line, top of the circle, wrist one on net pad, save. Binghamton gets to the loose puck, and they're able to clear. Sebastian Risar slamming his stick on the ice, letting his teammates know that the power play is ending. And off the rush, a centering feed is taken away. Tukity went in deep, the defenseman leading the rush. Binghamton sends it in deep. We're back to 5-on-5, under 90 seconds to play in this one. Hat-tricks trailing 5-1. Cristo, left wing over the blue line. Backhands one up ahead. There's a broken stick back there, and there's a big hit thrown. Rubtsov just wiped somebody out. Puck bounces on out to center. Swain over the blue line, made a lot of moves, and then he lost the puck to Zach Pamaleon. Pamaleon picks up a loose puck at center. He's over the blue line. He walks in. His shot is blocked. Puck is loose and is chipped wide by Johnny Ruiz. Under a minute to play in the third period. And this one is chipped on up out ahead. Binghamton to center. And takeaway here. Johnny Ruiz at center with 35 seconds to play. Hat-tricks. Strong start. Then 3 goals in about a 6-minute span of the first period, and that turned this game on its ear. And Binghamton is going to come away with their league-leading 12th win of the season. Long shot on net. Chalk it up as another save for Dominic Tomei. And the final seconds wind off the clock, and that'll do it. Well, the Binghamton Black Bears complete the sweep of the home-and-home set this weekend. They win last night 6-3, and they come into Danbury tonight, hockey night, or Saturday night hockey in Danbury, and it's a losing result for the Danbury Hat-tricks as they fell behind 4-0. They did get a goal here in the third period, but they lose it by the score of 5-1. They are now 0-4 in 4 head-to-head meetings with the 2-time defending Commissioner's Cup champions. These teams will be back at it on Wednesday night in Binghamton on Thanksgiving Eve, as you see first Binghamton leaving the ice, and now you see the Hat-tricks saluting the crowd. It was a good crowd on hand tonight, scout night. Hat-tricks didn't give them a lot to really get excited about. Again, the first 10 minutes of this game, or thereabouts, the first 9 minutes or so, pretty evenly played. And then the fluke goal on the power play got Binghamton off and running. Gavin Yates was credited with that goal. His league-leading 6th on the power play at 11:29 of the first period. It was a pass that just pinballed up in the air, up and over Sebastian Risar and into the cage. And Binghamton had that fluky goal and a 1-0 lead. And as I said earlier, when things are going your way, they're going your way. And that is a good team right now, championship-winning team that is playing championship-level hockey right now to start the season. And so when they get a bounce, or they tend to get the bounces because things go your way when you're playing well anyway. So Yates scored at 11:29. Then at 14:04, Jansen is league-leading 14th goal. That made it 2-0, and at 17:56 of the first, Austin Thompson scored his 10th of the season and first of the night, as it turned out. That made it 3-0 Binghamton. And from that point on, boy, it was tough sledding for the Danbury Hat-tricks, who I thought played much, much better in the middle period. They were outshot 10-9 in the second. They had some really good scoring opportunities, but Dominic Tomei was equal to the task. He made a couple of really big saves in that second period, and Binghamton ended up scoring the only goal of the period, Weber's first of the season. He made a great play in his own end defensively, and then later joined the rush. He came down the length of the ice and joined the rush. So he made the play in his own end to start a rush up ice. Then he followed the play and ended up scoring his first of the season, 12:53 of the second period. Binghamton carried that 4-0 lead into the third when Drew Welch finally broke through for Danbury at 10:11 of the period. His sixth goal of the season, Tukane and Ruiz with the assist. So Johnny Ruiz now with points in consecutive games since returning from a 3-week absence, an injury-related absence. So Johnny now with 11 points on the season in 9 games and points in consecutive games since returning from the injury. But as they do, the Binghamton Black Bears wouldn't allow their opponent to gain any momentum. And at 11:44, Austin Thompson scored his 11th goal of the season, his second of the game. Stubbs had the first assist, and Bodorenko had the second assist as the Binghamton Black Bears skated away and iced away a 5-1 win at Danbury Ice Arena in this one. Shots on goal were in favor of the Binghamton Black Bears, 33-24 in that last period. Binghamton had 7 shots on goal, and the Hat-Tricks actually had 9. The Hat-Tricks end up losing this one 5-1. These teams will have another head-to-head meeting on Thanksgiving night, on Wednesday night in Binghamton. And to follow that game, you can tune into the broadcast of the Binghamton Black Bears. But then on Friday night, the day after Thanksgiving, Black Friday, Hat-Tricks are back home at Danbury Ice Arena. They'll host the Twin City Thunderbirds in a 7:30 drop of the puck right here at Danbury Ice Arena. Get your tickets at danburyhattricks.com. And, of course, we'll be back on the air on Danbury Hat-Tricks YouTube and all of our channels and stations for that one next Friday. So, since we won't be together until then, we wish you a very, very happy Thanksgiving. Thanks to the crew. Great job, Justin and the crew here, getting us up and running on air. And I hope you enjoyed tonight's broadcast, even if you didn't love the result. 5-1, Hat-Tricks lose it to the Binghamton Black Bears. Have a great Thanksgiving, everybody. Good night.
Head over to TK's American Cafe on White Street for 80 different wing flavors and good times. With 30 flat screen televisions and free